pulled up, drink the Benny cause a Mexican spit it. Manifesting shit that you suckers only dream of. Money over everything, degenerates better team up. When the boys come knocking, you gon' stay solid. Keep your mouth shut and only speak the Gallic. This is trill shit, man. I put that on my father. You ain't talking about ends, bro. Don't even bother. This the Valley boy, the heart of California. Chops bring the clap like the soldiers in the know you. This top shelf tree will put you on your ass, bro. Been burning flowers since a kid, way back in '94. Slapping Brother Lynch, E40 in the clique. Tupac and Too Short, Mac Dre was the shit. Just a badass kid with the rated snapback with dreams of getting rich on the West Coast soundtrack. They don't wanna see a Latino get it. Pull up in the truck, go rope and a fit it. Tatted like a motherfucker, getting where you fitting. Grew up in the jug chain, bro, that's how I love it. They don't wanna see a Latino get it. Pull up in the truck, go rope and a fit it. Little bitch talking shit, hoe better quit. I'm in this game to get bread, bro, I'm in it to win it. Swing the SS, high siding in the Stingray. White on black, on field Adams, cause I'm getting paid. Smashing down the strip in that black elevation. Real ones love it cause it brings that motivation. Sipping on a rose, Moe mimosa. Chief and Oka, he was like a Don, call me Sosa. Gold on my neck like a motherfucking B-boy. On the lookout for the ops and the decoys. Scared money don't make none. Why you acting like a factor when you know that you ain't one? In the little city where no one likes to see you win. Backstabbing vultures with no hustle, that's the way it is. Trap money clean in about 4 businesses. Ex-partners pop with kicks and turns, stay witnesses. I've never hated, bro, that's a fucking fact. Came up from the dirt, all we had was each other's back. They don't wanna see a Latino get it. Pull up in the truck, go rope and a fit it. Tatted like a motherfucker, getting where you fitting. Grew up in the jug chain, bro, that's how I love it. They don't wanna see a Latino get it. Pull up in the truck, go rope and a fit it. Little bitch talking shit, hoe better quit. I'm in this game to get bread, bro, I'm in it to win it. Grew up in the jug chain, bro, that's how I love it.
Shooting whiskey, killing all my fears. Liquor by the bottle and it's always top tier. Bloodshot eyes, but I never spill a tear. Bartender, can I get a cold beer? Dancing with the devil and I think I lost my halo. Somewhere between regret and betrayal. But I still got my wings though. I'm dancing with the devil. About that, wishing you could come and save me from what I'm about to lose. Angel on my shoulder, always been in my ear. Demons on the other, refilling my beer. Shooting whiskey, killing all my fears. Liquor by the bottle and it's always top tier. Bloodshot eyes, but I never spill a tear. Bartender, can I get a cold beer? devil and I think I lost my halo, somewhere between regret and betrayal. But I still got my wings though, I'm dancing with the devil. Dancing with the devil and I think I lost my halo, somewhere between regret and betrayal. But I still got my wings though, I'm dancing with the devil. My daddy, he's a self-made man, so he teaches me all that he can. I hope to pay him back someday for all the tough times he's helped me face. I've hit my lows while soaring high, failed so many times, didn't wanna try. But when you get bucked off, you gotta climb. Hitting the dirt's what makes you tough, it's one hell of a ride. What if you stood in your own way of every dream that's coming that day? All I'm saying is just take a leap, there ain't nothing to lose when you have faith. My mama, she's a homegrown gal, one of the purest hearts around. I hope that I can be like her someday, living a life that's led by walking in faith. I've hit my lows while soaring high, failed so many times, didn't wanna try. But when you get bucked off, you gotta climb. Hitting the dirt's what makes you tough, it's one hell of a ride. What if you stood in your own way of every dream that's coming that day? All I'm saying is just take a leap, there ain't nothing to lose when you have faith. I've hit my lows while soaring high.
Making these moves, that's why I try. I'm taking that booze, that's why I try.
I can't lose. I'm from the city where it goes up. Pull up to the wrong hood, have your whole shit towed up. Yeah, I'm just trying to get it. Cuban link Ferrari in a Ray to fit it. Used to be broke, but now my dough up. Pull up in the phone with motherfucker doing donuts. We mafia, boy. That mean we in the same game. Rolling woods out the bag, yeah, and it's all flame. Smacking at the taqueria, bust down burrito. I'm gone off down Julio and tree with my amigos. Got a big ego, popping bottles of that Clico. Never faking, we get the dough and live Rico. Making plays, boy, in a major way. Trying to see a million road running on this freeway. Closing deals in a suite with the ocean view. Coast to coast, international, we never heard of you. Making plays, boy, in a major way. Trying to see a million road running on this freeway. Heavy on the hustle, running laps on you broke suckers. Stay popping champagne on you motherfuckers.
Keep a couple grand in the Glock in the safe, cause I come from a place where the streets ain't safe. Gotta keep it strapped if you tryna move weight, cause them suckers get clapped over stupid mistakes. All these damn vultures wanna eat I turn the plate, stay loyal to the hustle, stay away from the fake. Pray to God, I turn a 1 to a 2 and a 5 to don't catch a case. Keep a blick with the 30S spray shit. Get jam stitch lip, don't say shit. I can't lose, I'm 10 toes to the pavement. Big bag of smoke look like edible arrangements. It's HME, bitch, and you can keep on hate. Hustle music.
Making plays, boy, in a major way. Trying to see a million road running on this freeway. Closing deals in a suite with the ocean view. Coast to coast, international, we never heard of you. Making plays, boy, in a major way. Trying to see a million road running on this freeway. Heavy on the hustle, running laps on you broke suckers. Stay popping champagne on you motherfuckers.
Since Glock 19, hold 33. Off the street, perk 30, seeing 3D. Swear to God, for Eminem, I let the semi off. These bullets hit your body like it's fentanyl. It's like my shoes, Subaru, bottom all red. Pockets full of blues, got a soft head. His Nation, Central Valley, bought the whole label. I'm signed to my cell phone, know the label. I throw T's out the convertible. Doors on the V's, open vertical. I got motion, they emotion. I'm making plays in the room with an ocean. Bitch.
Dancing around under microwave light, I look up just to see your smile. I didn't know one look on your face could take me to my happiest place. Hold me in your arms so tight. Guess I never really had a fair fight, because you are the one, and you have been since last June. When I said I'd wait for you, I never thought you'd be playing this waiting game too. You told me that I could never love you. I said, darling, that could never be true. I've loved you from the moment we met. It's like our fate was already set. You held me in your arms so goddamn tight. I guess I never had a fair fight, because you be playing this waiting game too. Because you are the one, and you have been since last June, when I said I'd wait for you. I never thought you'd be playing this waiting game too.
Look, what the fuck you mean? Where the fuck you wanna get? Hit the liver or the kidney? You wanna explain, nigga? What the fuck you mean? Where the fuck you wanna get? Hit the liver or the kidney? You wanna explain, nigga? What the fuck you mean? Where the fuck you wanna get? Hit the liver or the kidney? You wanna explain, nigga? What the fuck you mean? Where the fuck you wanna get? Hit the liver or the kidney?
Test. Check.
Magazine, Digi scales and triple beams. Stay scheming on the low for the mission for the cream. At Papa Dough, steak and lobster. Champagne with the pasta, stay chiefin' like a roster. Politicking with Armenians and Italians. Mafioso sit downs while I'm rockin' going down.
What the fuck you mean? Where the fuck you wanna get? Hit the liver or the kidney? You wanna explain, nigga? What the fuck you mean? Where the fuck you wanna get? Hit the liver or the kidney? You wanna explain, nigga? What the fuck you mean? Where the fuck you wanna get? Hit the liver or the kidney? You wanna explain, nigga? What the fuck you mean? Where the fuck you wanna get? Hit the liver or the kidney? You wanna explain, nigga? What the fuck you mean? From the fly, the sky goes dark, and you'll never leave the park. I got sharks in the water, hammers on the corner. Dirty OGs on the mission, law and order. I'ma cock back, make them backpedal, nigga, dad. Weasel and Trey D pushing for Nino too. We issue solvers, we solve all the issues. Family bring out flowers and all the tissues. What you mean? Look, what the fuck you mean? Where the fuck you wanna get? Hit the liver or the kidney? You wanna explain, nigga? What the fuck you mean? Where the fuck you wanna get? Hit the liver or the kidney? You wanna explain, nigga? What the fuck you mean? Where the fuck you wanna get? Hit the liver or the kidney? You wanna explain, nigga? What the fuck you mean? Where the fuck you wanna get? Hit the liver or the kidney? You wanna explain, nigga? What the fuck you
Fuck the
mean?
fake thugs, acting tough and ain't raps. Claim they mine, but that shit's all cap. Ain't so tough when a 4-5 claps. Hit your chest with your shirt and your lungs collapse. Fuck a strap, I got hands and ain't afraid to get hit. I clip your jaw, I'ma break this shit. A grown man and I handle my business.
Let's go.
All right, as we have kickoff for the Stampede. No one was digging the music. That's fine. Ball finally picked up. I said Stampede by the Wolfpack. And the Wolfpack pushing.
Wait, you just called the Wolfpack the Stampede?
I did on accident. It's like I just got done doing their game or something. And so just like that, we are live here for the Wolfpack versus the Nightmare, the Bay Delta Nightmare, who on the season have 4 wins and 4 losses. And their last 5 games, they're 4-1. So they are coming in hot, really trying to do what they can to make the playoffs. They need to win this game to be the number 6 seed to make the playoffs. And the Wolfpack, who have been struggling in their last 5 games, who've only won 2 and lost 3. They've lost more games in the last 5 weeks since the inception of the CFCA up until this year. So the Wolfpack looking to bounce back today, and the Nightmare looking to do what they can, keep the ball rolling to go into the postseason. And that is a nice run off the edge right there for Javier Shepard, who normally plays defense, has 2.5 sacks on the year. Javari Shepard, excuse me, but he is playing running back today as the Nightmare, coming from the Bay Area, didn't travel as well as I thought they were before the game, but they are here with roughly 30-something players while the Wolfpack are bringing in 40 plus. And so first run of the day was to the outside for a no-yard gain, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Tony. So, I mean, I've watched some film on these guys, the Nightmare, and they're not pushovers. They have some athletes on this team, and above that, they got grit. You know, these guys they come out to fight.
Oh, and then the receiver catches the ball, but we are playing with the rule. As soon as your knee goes down, you are down. That was Ray Corbin with the reception. He is the leading receiver for the Nightmare with 218 yards on the season, 5 touchdown receptions, the most for the team. So Ray Corbin, their number one go-to guy, got the quick pitch and then unfortunately slipped in this 90-degree Madeira heat and went instantly down to bring up a 3rd and 18.
You know, Tony, my guess is the thing we're going to say today about the Nightmare is that I think that they have a lot of potential. And then who knows, maybe they win. You never know any given Sunday, right? But what I was seeing them warm up and seeing now is like if they just work on the little details, you know, how to run routes, timing, stuff like that. I think they have something to work with.
And so just like that, Prowers looked to throw, but he has pressure in his face. Nick Morososa barely missing as Prowers just looks like he's going to tuck it, tries to make something happen with his feet, and is going to go down right around the line of scrimmage. So that's going to bring up 4th and right around 15.
You know, I'm going to say, man, I used to, play quarterback, and I coached varsity quarterbacks before too in the high school level, and what I'm seeing right now from Antoine Prowess is I see like he has something, man. He's definitely athletic enough. Like even there, you know, that move, the ball was off to the side, he caught it, booted out, escaped the pocket, and you could tell he was a running threat. You know, he was smart right there. He didn't truck it or whatever, but the guys he was going up with against are still good athletes. But he has some wheels on him, and I think he also has other athletic abilities like a good arm. At least even with seeing him warm up, that's what I was seeing a lot of. So I think we're gonna get some good plays out of him today.
I agree with you that on Braden. I was watching Prowers warm up as well, and he had some zip on that ball. But to piggyback off what you were just saying, the timing of some of those routes in the warm up didn't seem like they were on the same second, same minute, same timing that you need. But
you know, it always seems like it's kind of with timing. That's a big one you hear in football, and I think it's a combination of two things. Oh shit!
Ball is through the back of the end zone. That is going to be a safety in the favor of the Mid-Valley Wolfpack, giving them an early 2-point lead.
So like I was saying, you know, you always hear a lot of concepts in football. One of them is timing, and what that means is it has to do with the receiver-quarterback dynamic, their connection on the field. There's so many routes, so many combinations of routes that you run. You know, they all have reads, and there's ways to run them. You know, a lot of times you'll have the receivers adjust their route based on how the defense responds or lines up. And so it's a combination of two things. One is you have to put the time in, you know, just with the repetition. But the one that people don't talk about enough, I feel like, Tony, is it also is the result of mechanics. On both of your ends, you want to perfect your mechanics to as much as possible, as much as possibly, and it helps you optimizing not only your potential with athletically what you can contribute, but also in adding to the timing concept. It helps you with being able to optimize on that as you go through repetition. I hope that made sense, because it made sense to me as I was saying it.
It did make sense for us, B. We appreciate it.
So what's going to happen right here on the safety, guys, is the team safety is when the ball, you get the ball in the front of the end zone as an offense, like the Nightmare just did, and then you finish the play with the ball in the end zone or the back of the end zone, or it goes out. You can either get tackled or it rolls out. As in that last case, it was a high snap, so it rolled out. What the result is a safety, and it's 2 points to the team who was on defense. So in this case, the Wolfpack, they got 2 points. Now the team who had offense then has to go to the 30 or 40 yard line and not kick off the ball like traditionally is set. This is when they actually have to punt it. So it's a real slap in the face, because now the team who just scored gets the ball again and they get good field position. So it's a real butt kicker.
And so the Mid-Valley Wolfpack, the first time since the beginning of April, have Tyrone Williams in at quarterback.
Oh man,
Tyrone Williams this year through
this is a huge story.
874 yards through the air. First game back in a while, and the Nightmare bring in the pressure and a run right up the middle for the Mid-Valley Wolfpack, and that is going to be Joseph West with. It looks like he got back to the line of scrimmage before he was met with defenders and pushed back, so they're going to say gain of no yards.
Yeah, Tony, just like you were saying, man, I mean, Tyrone played the first 3 games, and he was dominating statistically in all relative passing categories. Attempts, most yards, most touchdowns, just on and on. And also some rushing good statistics too. But he was on his way to making a title for the MVP of the league. The opposing quarterback, who was second to him statistically in yards, didn't catch up with him until last week when the Wolfpack played the River City Tigers. Not to take anything away from the River City Tigers quarterback, is Ace Boogie, because he's a solid dude, man. He's a all-star in this league, and but that also just lets you know how freaking good Tyrone was, man. And so they've had to go through all these different quarterbacks. Those of you who've been following all this whole season, me and Tony, we've talked about it so much on and off the air. And this has kind of been the name of the Wolfpack's story this season has been the carousel of quarterbacks, literally going through 8 guys. And so finally they get this stud back. So it's going to be real interesting to see him. Well, you know, what's up after 5 weeks, 6 weeks out of rotation?
Yeah, it was 5 or 6 games where you're looking at close to almost 2 months of playing time, and on his first pass, almost connected with his receiver, and then throws another one to Tajee Worthy. Tajee Worthy felt the pressure from the Nightmare coming in, and that was led by Kendall Page. And Kendall Page was coming hot. Worthy saw that and said, I'm not going to go up and try and catch that one. And Tyrone, with a 3rd and 10, comes up empty-handed, as the Wolfpack are now facing a 4th and 10 with the ball right at the 45-yard line. And looks like the offense is going to stick on the field. Is that what you see, 2B? Yep. Well, what do you think on this 4th and 10 when he hasn't played in almost 2 months? What do you want to see right here?
Me personally, I would test the corners. I see single safety. It looks like they're playing cover 3-ish, and so I would either do curls or outs, just one-on-one.
And Tyrone with the ball says, I'm going to chuck it deep to Anthony Worthy Jr., Ant-Man Jr.
So dang close.
And just barely in front of him, but that is the type of throws that Tyrone has made when he was here, and you see he is willing to throw and make again as he's back.
Bro, tell me why it seemed like that play from start to finish on all levels, on both the offensive and defensive line, to the quarterback throw, to the DBs and receivers running, that felt like I just saw a college play. Like it was at that level of athleticism. Is that just me? You feel me?
I see what you're saying right there. It was a well thrown ball right around 50 yards in the air. You don't see that very often, and it was a well-designed play by the receivers as well. So I do pick up what you're throwing down as Antoine Prowers goes back in to playing quarterback, who has 829 passing yards on the season and 11 passing touchdowns. Gets the ball in shotgun, hands it off, run up the middle. The defense for the Mid-Valley Wolfpack led right there by Jeremy Jackson, stopping that run right at the line of scrimmage, even though the running back felt like he could keep going. And that was Andre Grispy, who has 121 yards on the year on the ground. Yeah, I can't get the period back to 1 for whatever reason. Oh, I had the score right.
Oh, it's 0-0-2.
Yeah. No flag on the play, excuse me. 2nd and 10 as the Nightmare break the huddle. 2 receivers far out to the left, 2 receivers far out to the right. Prowers in shotgun with his running back on the right-hand side. And it's a pitch to the running back who tries to get to the outside, and he's met with the linebackers led by Anthony Worthy Sr., Andre Grisby again with the run, but not getting a whole lot on the second possession for the Nightmare of the day.
You know, Tony, to me, Andre, he looks like he, is definitely a serviceable running back, but he seems like he's going to be more between the tackles kind of guy with that build, low to the ground, very compact, big legs, big arms, that kind of thing. Those are the kind of guys, yeah, you definitely want to out to the side just to keep the defense honest, but mostly between the tackles. Just like there's different receivers, you got your tall receivers, slot receivers, a lot of times they play slot, wide out, all this kind of stuff. There's a lot of variance in all the skill positions. The skill positions are the guys that deal with the ball, and that's kind of the vibe I'm getting from Andre Grisby.
And it looks like Andre is still going to stay in on the right side of Prowse here with 2 receivers on either side of him again in this 3rd and 9. Prowse looks to one way, has pressure, stays on his feet, throwing it, and is going to be off the hands of Terry Robinson Jr., first game back in a couple days, and then again off the hands of Ray Corbin, who if Ray Corbin was able to come up with that catch, that could have been a touchdown, and it would have been very scary for the Nightmare early on. Ooh, that kind of just flowed off the tongue. That was not predetermined right there.
Yeah, so Terry Robinson, this is another name that, I honestly thought that Tyrone Williams, the quarterback of the Wolfpack, and Terry Robinson, the safety, the free safety of the Wolfpack, these are names that we were going to be seeing a lot this season. But both, injury and other things like that, and other things in life for Terry Robinson. He's also doing boxing and kicking butt, but he needed to take some weeks off. It's just guys I thought you'd be seeing more this season of, but they're back. They're back, when it really counts. They're here towards playoffs.
And just like that, the Wolfpack will put their offense back out on the field again, and we're going to take a quick commercial break.
Choosing one location for our watch party. Come here and eat, drink, and watch our games with fellow fans. What's more, our parties come with great entertainment and a lively atmosphere that will make you feel like you're right there on the field. Upgrade your game day experience by joining us at El Patron for our watch party on game day.
Say you're a small business owner, and you're looking to get your business in front of a targeted audience. Let me tell you a secret. You can get a promo for your business on our games. And what that promo will do is it will give you prominent placement. So instead of paying thousands of dollars for a small business ad space, you're paying a lot less in our broadcast. And you'll be able to get your business in front of a targeted audience.
Dear Rick, Mario, and Mark, thank you for
at one time,
And coming back from commercial break, the Wolfpack breaking the huddle, it looks like it's going to be 3 receivers on the right-hand side of Tyrone, as Tyrone is in the pistol formation, hands it off to Worthy. Worthy making one defender just grab onto his jersey and push him back. The ball does pop out, but the play was already blown dead, and that is going to be a lot of little extracurricular here as the Wolfpack early on with a 2-0 lead.
Tony, I'm just going to be perfectly honest with you. I don't feel like I know the running back position well enough to make any in-depth critical commentary.
Okay.
I feel like, is what we're seeing even in the NFL and colleges. They just basically, like their little, it's almost like a fist or something that you just keep using until it breaks. But anyway, that being said, I feel like Tajee Worthy, we've seen him do so much in and outside the tackles. But again, I would feel like he's strong enough, go more forward, not so shifty. But what do I know?
Tyrone dancing around in the backfield makes the first defender miss, but not the second one, bringing up a sack. And that's going to bring up 3rd and about 12-ish on that play. and the running back situation I think has been halted most of the year because of the quarterback situation. You can't really stress the defense that you're playing against without the stud quarterback play that Tyrone's done, and so they've tried to run it, but the defenses, they put 8 in the box most of the year and not really allowed the Wolfpack to establish anything on the ground. But
that's 100% a valid point, Tony. I think you're on the right track, man. And I think also what it is too is that the Wolfpack, they haven't been able to get a passing game going or a running game going because the defense knows that's all they can do is run, So it hasn't helped them get a lot of chemistry, know-how with each other, what to do, different situations, that kind of thing. Just like anything, think even like your Madden playbook. The more you use it, the better you get at reading stuff, right? Absolutely. No difference. And they haven't been able to do that because they've basically been in like goal line defenses, and all they can do is run. So having Tyrone back, it helps on all levels, man. Because Tyrone, he's the real deal.
It's really going to open some things up. As you can see right there, 3rd and +10, they were able to pick up the first down, something you haven't seen most of the season since he's back. High snap, gets it. Maurice gets the ball, but he's met in the backfield with about 3 different defensive linemen for the Nightmare. And that is going to bring up a loss of yards on that play.
Tony, a little side note, can we get the camera on Chance Carter right here at the bottom right stretching? So for those who don't know, that's Chance Carter. This is his 2nd year in the CFCA. He was last year with the Valley Vikings when they merged this year along with the Stallions with the Wolfpack, making one team in the Fresno greater area. Now this man, he actually came when we were practicing. I was practicing with the Vikings last year, and he's like, "Hey man, I see you guys working out. Can I join? I used to kick in college." Turns out he was the kicker at Reedley College the same year Josh Allen, who's the starting quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, was. They went to school then in the 14-15 era.
Wow, that's pretty cool, right?
But he himself is a stud too. I mean, he's a real deal kicker and punter. You'll see.
Tyrone with passing time and gets wrapped up. Number 12 for the Nightmare. Says it was Cameron Moore, who already on the season has 12.5 sacks and is not new to getting another sack right there.
That's what we're saying, man. Even though the Nightmare, they're a little understaffed today, athletically and with grit and heart, they're well equipped. And you can see these guys, they're not sissies, man. They're here to fight, bro. They're scrappy, bro. And they got something to work with, really. I see athletes. Actually, weren't you even telling me before the game, man, something like they have more takeaways on their defense than the Wolfpack does?
Yeah, they have 19 interceptions on the year, 11 forced fumbles, and that is a wide open pass to Anthony Worthy Jr., who makes one defender touch the ground like he's trying. Another high tackle, and Anthony Worthy Jr. stays on his feet, fighting forward for the first down. The Nightmares trying to say that they fumbled the ball, but it's going to be up to the referees to tell you really what it is.
Bro, did you freaking see that though, man? The correct connection to Tyrone and Ant Jr. That's what I've been wanting to see all season, man. Like, you just see the raw talent with both of these dudes. With that dude's arm, with that dude's catching abilities and yards after the catch ability. He's a stud just like everyone in his family is. And to see these guys on the same field at the same time, this is what I've been hungry for, man. Everyone's like, this is what the Wolfpack's been missing. It's cool to see him, come out today.
I agree, and what you saw right there on that last play, just to kind of give some clarification, Ant-Man JR caught the ball, was fighting forward for the first down marker, and the ball came out. Anthony Jr. obviously saying that he's down, but the referees are saying that the ball was out before he was down. Oh, and I'm getting a change. The referees just changed their mind, and they're going to say that the Wolfpack are going to stay with the ball.
Ooh.
That is.
Have you ever tried to referee or thought about doing it?
I have not.
I have. I've done it twice. One with flag football, and then another time with some Pop Warner kids when I was playing at a junior college league up in the Washington State area, not too far from Seattle.
Okay.
Anyway, we did this little volunteer thing as a junior college team in Washington, where we were refereeing for the Pop Warner kids.
Okay.
And dude, these coaches and these the parents, man, like, I'm like, dude, you're making it so personal. And like the coach even says, like, well, it's not like you're a real referee. And I've turned to him like, I wanted to say, it's like, it's not like you're a real coach. Like you obviously, bro, you can't get these kids to stand still. They're moving on their own, like all this stuff. You can't accept that you suck at coaching and that parents, your kids aren't the greatest. Like, that's what you have to deal with, man. It's the hardest job on the field. And this guy coming from guys play quarterback.
Exactly. So Chance there gets the hike.
Dude, see what I'm saying?
What a beautiful punt.
That's what I'm saying, man. We got some real deal players on both sides of both these teams.
And the Wolfpack's going to say that's a touchdown as it went off the Nightmare's leg.
Man.
But of course, the referees way late to the call and finally saying touchdown. The Wolfpack eating off special teams mistakes right now. Absolutely eating.
Dude, you're right. Hey, all their points have come from special teams. Oh, we got to put the speaking of.
A little flub on the punt that allowed a safety, and now on another punt went off the Nightmare's foot as the ball bounced into the end zone, picked up by the Wolfpack for a touchdown.
All right, man, we're getting some good football. Sir, we are getting some good football. You know, and I mean, we're only in the first quarter, and you're seeing play after play, both sides. You know, it's kind of warm weather today. What is it, like high 80s?
It is right around.
You know you're getting older when you start talking about the weather more.
90 right on the dot.
Yeah. Well, but you know, the thing is, there's also a really, you guys can't see it, obviously, those watching, but there's a nice breeze, man. It's got a real, it's a good day to play football. This is good football weather. A little on the warm side, yeah, but there's that nice breeze, you know, and the sun's just going down. You know, by probably mid-second half, you're gonna have to kick on those lights and bring you back to those old Friday Night Light days, memories, you know, because you're out here in Madera High.
Obviously, the Nightmare not too happy with that call by the referees. A lot of discussion with the sideline and the umpire. But I agree with you, B. This weather is absolutely something to dance with.
Good football weather. Warm, but good. Okay, and so this is an area that the Wolfpack have had struggled with all year, the PAT team. So let's see how it goes.
Height good, hold good, blocked.
No, you gotta love. Oh, there's the Ant-Man God, Ant-worthy, the football god.
A little pushing and shoving after. Ant took exception as there was, I don't know, 45 different whistles blown, and he still got tackled by about 3 different defenders. So understandable why he took exception to that.
This one thing I love about this dude, and honestly this family, the whole Worthy family, is that Anthony Sr. is a short guy. He's like, what, 5'5"? But he is naturally athletic. His son, as we've talked about many times this season, has set the record for the NFL 40 time. I mean, come on, you know? And you see him out here, even with his size, he's not going to be pushed over at any time. He's never going to break. If you throw one punch, he's going to throw 2 more. And there's nothing you can say or do about it. And that is just how he lives his life and how he's made that trait a healthy, useful one by what he applies to with his brothers here on the football team. You see now, he just got done holding the ball, and now he's going to go on the kicking team. He does everything and anything, always there for the team, giving everything.
Yeah.
And that's why he gets the name, man, the football god. Because if this was like some Marvel DC stuff, that would be he'd be in that would be his superpower, something in that level.
And a man that his ego has got to be dissolved, as you were already saying, B. He can play almost any position on the football field, and he does the nitty-gritty play positions that no one likes. The PAT holder, no one wants to do that. Kickoff, no one wants to do that, even though Chance is going to kick this one off here.
Yeah, because he has actually done the kicking before, too.
And the Wolfpack with an 8-0 lead. Chance kicking this one deep, goes back into the end zone on the air, and that'll start the Nightmare at the 20-yard line.
I mean, even that kick, man. Like we're getting the throws from Tyrone, the routes from guys like Ant-Man Jr., and then right now even the kicks from Chance Carter. These are real athletes, and it's nice to see with everything that the Wolfpack have been through, because they got their butts beat last week, man. They were bullied the whole damn time. And it's like you're fighting a guy with a hand tied behind his arm, or his arm tied behind his back, because they have no quarterback, but they have all this other ability. Not taking away anything from the River City Tigers, man. They're the real deal. They're solid. They deserve to be where they're at. I'm just saying, if they had a quarterback, the Wolfpack did last week when they played the Tigers, you would have seen two studs colliding, and it would have been awesome. And hopefully we get to see that in this playoff time.
Yeah, that would be really, really cool to see. And I agree with you too, 100% right there, B, is the River City Tigers put up 31 points the last time the Wolfpack, or when they played the Wolfpack the other day. So Ace Boogie and that team, extremely studly as the Nightmare, trying to get to the outside and do Tyreek Daniels, who has 38 rush yards and a touch on the season and 132 yards through the air. More of their slot running back that gets receptions, gets the carry right there, and it looks like he picked up the first down.
Tyreek Daniels. He is one of those, the term a lot of times people will throw around is a utility guy. An athlete that can be kind of put in many different positions, many different ways. I guess Julian Edelman is a good example. He played some slot, a lot more slot, played some wide out too. He even threw the ball a couple times. They even actually handed the ball off to him in the backfield, and he ran it. And there for a while, he even played a little on defense. So he's that kind of guy so far on offense, where he'll play a little in the backfield, play slot, play wide out, all around versatile utility guy.
And with the first quarter winding down, Wolfpack taking an 8-0 lead here into the second quarter. The Nightmare with a 1st and 10 ball right at the 30-yard line in the huddle, trying to really figure out what they want to do here. It's too early in the game to say they haven't had the success, but it could be 0-0 easily right now, but it is 8-0. And this is one of the problems that the Wolfpack teams, when Tyrone's in, have gone against. Usually early lead for the Wolfpack, and then they're fighting uphill, passing the ball a lot, which really allows the linemen to get going. As the linebackers right there, some of the best in the league as well, meeting the running back in the backfield. That was Dravari Shepard again with another carry, and that was Nick Morisosa leading the tackle for that. Nick Morisosa on the year has 16 solo tackles and 31 combined, second on the team only to Anthony Worthy Sr. with 35 tackles.
Yeah, man, Nick Morisosa, 75. He's another real deal dude. He actually played. He played at Central High, I believe, and then he played at. I know he played at Fresno City. Played running back there. And then he was actually the running back for the Valley Vikings last year before the merger. We're back with the Wolfpack this year, and now we see him at outside linebacker right now. It looks like he's lined up at middle linebacker, and he's again another real deal dude. And I think he deserves to be part of the All-Star game. No question.
Prowers keeping it
Just right there. But he still gets up. Look, he still gets up, even though he missed. He got juked, but he still ran him down. So that says something. If he would have just had a lower base and really respect Mr. Antoine Prowess's athletic ability, he's a shifty quarterback. I think he could have been able to better react. And if this was like a college team where they're practicing and working out all the time, I think he would have made that tackle and not broke down.
Antoine, through the year, 829 yards through the air and 220 on the ground. So a dual threat quarterback. As he pumps fakes that one, has pressure in his face, and the ball hits the ground intended for Tyreek Daniels. That was pressure by Jason Gonzalez, who leads the Wolfpack with 9.5 sacks on the season for the Mid-Valley Wolfpack.
Tony, what that looked like to me is pistol formation RPO. And what that means, you hear these terms thrown around a lot of times people just shake their head and they don't really know what's going on. Pistol is when the running back is right behind the quarterback, about 2 to 3 yards. Right now he's in shotgun, but before it was pistol. And what he'll do with an RPO, that means run pass option, where the running back filled with the running back, they're doing the play and they're doing the dive, and what the quarterback is looking at a defender to see how he reacts. And if he stays, he throws the bubble screen, which is what it was last time. And right there, it looks like Antoine Prowess in that last play was just, there was a breakdown of communication, and so he just took too long to do the RPO. But the reason why I wanted to take this long time to talk about it, because you will see the RPO run pass option a lot with this guy, and so it's good that you start seeing it more. He's going to maybe give it for the run, or is he going to throw like the bubble screen or quick slant, something like that, and he's supposed to look at like the outside linebacker on that play. From there, I think there's, like I said, a little hesitation there.
And then on that last play, Morgan was able to come up with the reception, making it over 200 yards on the season, and he is the second leading wide receiver for the Nightmare with 4 touchdowns and now 200 yards through receiving. And so Prower is here with 2 receivers on either side, running back on the right-hand side, sees the 2 high safety of the Wolfpack and decides that he wants to try and carve them up. Has some pressure on his backside, left a little early, but saw the green grass, throws it, and that is going to be a strike, making one defender miss, and not the second was Tyrone Morgan again, who now could easily be leading the team in receptions with those last 2. He only needed, 22 yards to pass Ray Corbin, who is the leading receiver for the Nightmare.
Oh man, and our favorite play.
I didn't, tell me what happened, B, I missed it.
It looked like what happened was it was play action, which means Antoine Prowess, he holds the ball out, acts like it's a run play, but it's really a pass play. He pulls the ball out and then he boots out left, and he kind of takes a while to escape. And I think as he was leaving, one of the offensive linemen held up one of the defensive linemen and got called for holding. But I want to say something about that last play and just how you kind of get a feel for Antoine Prowess as a quarterback, as an athlete. Is that he still made the play, he, moved around and boom, got some yards. It looked like a deeper smash concept is when the wideout runs like a hitch and the slot, the inside receiver runs a corner route or 45 degrees towards the sideline, and it's just a high-low read on the corner. It looked like they ran it deeper, like the wideout ran it at 10 yards and the slot ran it at 15. Anyway, it was there, but it looked like you're going to have to react real quick, but he was athletic enough so he was able to recover and throw it on the go. So he's definitely a great athlete, no doubt. I would say just maybe work on the pocket just a little touch more. Like our quarterback for the Wolfpack, Tyrone, he is first definitely a pocket quarterback before he runs kind of guy.
And on that last play right there, the ball went to Ray Corbin, the leading receiver. So it negates everything we talked about earlier with Tyrone Morgan, who his reception was negated on the penalty. Ray Corbin, the leading receiver, was wrapped up by Terry Robinson and was really trying to scoot forward, but Terry put the clamps on the ankle and allowed the rest of the defense to get there. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 10, not 2nd and whatever that says. And the Nightmare and Prowess in shotgun, quick throw. That's going to be a catch, shaken and bacon as the rest of the defenders come there, and finally getting pushed back, going to be very close to the first down marker, and they say, nope, not enough. Timeout by the Wolfpack right now, and that's going to bring a 3rd and short.
You know what, Tony? I'm going to be real with you right now, man. Like I said, I played quarterback, whatnot, and I'm looking at this defense, who the Wolfpack has on defense. They are freaking stacked in every single position with Terry Robinson back at free safety, and then obviously we have our boy Trinity Parker, who's been there too at safety, and he's made a lot of good plays this year. Then you got the all-star vets, Eugene Dawson at corner, Tim Williams at the other corner, and then even the linebackers, man. You got Nick Sosa playing backer. You got DJ Redmond playing the other linebacker, and he's an all-around stud athlete. Talk about utility player. And then you got Mac McKenzie playing the other outside linebacker, and then this stacked freaking D-line, which we've been talking about all freaking season. I, as a former quarterback, would be very scared to play today. And I feel comfortable saying that because it's just the truth. These are stud athletes. This is a stud defense, and they got some depth.
Coming back from that timeout, after the monologue about the Wolfpack defense, the Nightmare with a 3rd and manageable, trying to take the field. And let's see what we were able to do with Antoine Powers here. Antoine from Richmond, who played his college at Pinole Valley or high school. Hands off, run right up the middle, picking up the first down, and some is going to be Andre Grisby. And that is going to be the first down for the Nightmare, who have now kind of established the run a little bit. They've established the quick pass, so keeping the defense of the Mid-Valley Wolfpack on their heels as Jason Gonzalez comes out and Rendon Garcia comes in. 2 studs that play defensive end for the Wolfpack. Rendon with 14 combined tackles, right there with Mr. Garcia, who came off. Prowler surveys the defense with the 1st and 10. Says, I'm just going to hold it, run it. Sees some, goes down. Pick up right around 4, tackled by Eugene Dawson.
He made a business decision right there, as they say, which was a good one, to go down and not get hurt. Yeah, he could have obviously kept pushing head first. In old school, that's how they used to play. But now they're smarter. Play, smarter, not harder. Mm-hmm. But man, one thing actually I want to talk about this Andre Grisby guy is it seems like the running back, number 5, Andre Grisby, he is their premier running back with what we've seen as far as the most production today. It's only been a little over a quarter, but he feels like he's getting the most gains with what they're doing in the run game as a running back. Now he shifts out to the inside slot, so they got quads left, single solo on the right. I love this formation. See what they do with it.
Prowess letting his line know where they want to shift to help with pressure. His center looking back at him to get clarification what the snap's on. Gets the ball, has time, throws it. Catch with some green grass and some jets, getting inside the 10, staying on his feet, bottled up by the Wolfpack, finally blown dead. Ray Corbin with the reception. Ray Corbin showing you his speed right there.
All right, so that was the smoke screen or the now screen or the flash screen. Those are the ones I've heard the most over the years. And that's where all the receivers, you load it up, usually it's done out of trips right there. They did a quad, so 4 receivers to the left side. And the wideout on the very left, the furthest left from the quarterback, the receiver that's closest to the sideline, that's the wideout, that's the first one, gets the ball. He just comes in real quick, the quarterback throws it to him real quick, and then every receiver inside from him goes over one angle to the left, blocking, and he follows that block for what we refer to as a quick screen.
And so with a 1st and goal, ball at the 6-yard line. The Nightmare trying to keep moving forward here, trying to put some points on the board, and that is going to be...
They're going to run it.
The left guard moving early, pushing the Nightmare back in the wrong direction. Christopher Nelson plays both sides, plays offense, plays defense. Defense is his main game with 5.5 sacks on the season. But because the Nightmare traveled a little light, he's playing right guard. And so it's still 1st and goal, but the ball is going to be at the 12-yard line now.
Yeah, they're definitely going to run it, man. The left guard, he was the leading blocker. They're going to get the power run or something like that.
Nightmare sticking to the run. Same side they were going to run to last time. Great wrapping up right there by Darian Hall, who has 6 solo tackles, make it 7 now. As you get a little change on defense, Anthony Worthy Sr., the football god, coming off. Brian Carter coming in.
I don't think that's the name we've said all year.
Brian Carter?
I don't remember. Number 19?
Yeah, I don't know if I've said it either, so let's see if the Nightmare recognize that as well and try to attack him here.
He's playing right outside linebacker. Number 19. Yeah, but like you see, dude, he's a big dude. He's running out there, man. It's freaking... taller.
Yeah.
I mean, at least 6 foot, 200.
Tyreek on the left-hand side of Prowess here. Tyreek is going to get the handoff. Tyreek is going to be met with pressure. LaQuise Taylor says absolutely not. Solo tackle, pushes him back. Actually going to lose yards on the play, putting the ball right back at the 10-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 10-yard line.
Now, there's a name, again, I thought we'd be saying a lot more this season, but you know what? I can also understand why we haven't been saying his name a lot more this season, is because he knows he's saving it for the second season, the most important season, which is the playoffs coming up, because this is the last game, for those who don't know, before the playoffs start. And this game is also for the 5th or 6th seed, so this is whoever wins this gets the 5th seed. But LaQuise Taylor, it's playoff time, man, and so he could be the MVP of the league, honestly, if he would have stuck the whole season, you know. But like I said, he's saving his time for now, playoffs.
He definitely missed a couple of games with injury, as a lot of the Wolfpack players have, whether it was Terry Robinson, Anthony Worthy Sr., whoever it is, and there's going to be movement right there by Romello Woods, who is their number 3 receiver for the Nightmare, was being pressed right there by Eugene Dawson, who Eugene Dawson has 3 interceptions. They've tested him all year long, and he has just come down with interception after interception. All right, so on that 3rd and 10, the Nightmare elect to pass it, and nothing in the passing lanes as Prowess just eventually throws the ball away when he was on his hightail out to the left-hand side right there, bringing up 4th down, and the Nightmare looked like they're going to keep their offense on the field. 4th and goal from the 15-yard line.
Oh, snap.
The end around goes back around to the side he came from, picks up a nice chunk of about 4 or 5 yards, as it's going to bring up 2nd and 5-ish.
So they're trying to get the nice jet sweep where you get the slot at the top, goes in motion, and you just do a little pop pass is what they call it, because it's forward and, you know, it's not a handoff. You don't touch each other while you're doing it. You throw it up. So technically that goes down as a pass. But anyway, so he's just trying to break it left, saw nothing there, and then he just is athletic enough to bring it back right, and our boy Tyrone Williams, the quarterback, was his lead blocker, so it worked out. They got some yards.
First game
what was
back
that, 4 or 5 yards?
First game back after injury, and says, I want to help my team win. I am going to go out there and lead block. That is something you like to see.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Tyrone Williams, man, great to see him back.
Look left, throws right. Is that VJ with the drop? That is VJ with the drop. Looked like he almost caught it, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Yeah, man, that sucks. Vincent Johnson Jr., number 17. He really is a really solid receiver, man. Really cool style, real good athlete. He can make a lot of good plays, but you know, every now and again, I think also not having the timing with Tyrone Williams for a while. But he's definitely a guy, man. When he gets in his groove, dude, he's a stud.
So Tyrone has 2 receivers on his left. Breezel's going to be far out to the left, and it looks like Ant-Man JR is playing the slot to the right. He looks Breezel's way, throws it to Breezel. Breezel is going to make the catch, stays on his feet, picks up the 1st down. It took 2 different defenders to bring him down, and Breezel pops up, tries to give the ball to the ref, and get back to the huddle.
You know, Tony, what was that right there? We've been saying this actually all freaking season. That was a short pass. That was a 5-yard hitch. The wideout, Juwan Fashizu Breezel, ran 5 yards, which is about 3 big steps, 2 little steps, and 2 little steps back, and catches the ball. Then you try to turn around and get as much as you can right afterwards. But you find that area, the soft area of the defense. You know, the D-line linebackers, they don't want to have the ball run down their throat, so they're always up close by the line. The defensive backs, the secondary, they don't want to get beat deep, you know, get embarrassed for a touchdown, so they show love. They back off, as they say. Show love. And so that opens up for the short pass right there. And that's what, we've been wanting this whole season with really a lot of teams, but specifically, as much as we talked about, Wolfpack not having a quarterback, you see now that they do, that they're able to get to that base football concept of the West Coast offense, short passes.
And so with all of that, you're building on Tyrone not being here. I mean, that's been the name of the game all year long.
Which they've stepped up and made steadily turns here and there. We've seen some stuff,
But he's back, and he is that quarterback that makes smart plays as he rolls and finds the open receiver. And that's going to be Rick Woods with the reception and the first down on the sideline.
Man, dude, this looks like NCAA football, basically all pro day for our boy Tyrone so far. He's been sacked a couple times, but I mean, to be real with you, even that deep ball to Ant-Man Jr. earlier, that could have been a touchdown. That was real close. That was just inches away. Yeah, boy, the dude's tearing it up, man. He's tearing it up. That was a rollout pass. You move the O-line to one direction. They rolled out left. He's a right-handed quarterback, and he just put a nice little touch on it. He throws it soft, not trying to put it on the line, putting it hard. And our boy Rick Woods made the catch, man. He kept both feet in perfectly.
And Tyrone looks to hand it, looks to pass it, throws it, has Breezel deep. Breezel off the hands! Breezel is going to dream and have a nightmare about that one. Ha 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 ha.
You know what's funny? You should say ha ha ha, because I could hear the Wolfpack teammates laughing from here. Like, dude, you're so open. Because he's usually so damn sure-handed. Breezel has great hands. He's caught so much stuff, especially like in traffic, on the run. I mean, he makes all the great catches. And so I think because he was so damn open, he overthought and dropped it. Like, that is a real thing.
And that does happen. That was actually that was a great pass. That was right in the basket. And you're right, he might have just overthrown that. And Derek Watkins is right. Wow, how do you miss that? But one of the leading receivers in the league can make a mistake. As you know, he is human just like the rest of us.
Yeah, he's still a stud though. Not just like the rest of us, unfortunately.
And Tyrone looking, looking, has pressure, sees it, feels it, goes down, ball's out, and Tyrone's down. That was number, 97 for the Nightmare? Jonathan Whitley, who has 3 sacks, mark it number 4. Tyrone gets up, says he's okay.
I think Tyrone saw his lineman real quick, thinking it was his running back, and was trying to toss it to him. That way it at least hit his hands and go down. So that's I think exactly what happened. He's like, I'm going down. Wait, I see my running back. Oh, that's my O-lineman. Because believe it or not, even the quarterbacks in the NFL have done that. I've done that once or twice in my life. So I actually don't give Tyrone too harsh of a criticism in that area. But I will say this, if I was his quarterback, I would try to work a little bit more on checking down sometimes, because he is a pocket quarterback first, but sometimes he'll hold it just a little too long. I mean, because he has the arm, so he knows he can make up for it,
I agree with you on that. He knows that he can chuck it, so he does hold on to it a little longer than he needs to at times. But the Nightmare are going to put 4 receivers on the left-hand side of Prowess here. And let's see what they're able to do.
Going back to the quads.
And Prowess looks one way, throws it the other way, one-on-one. And that is overthrown. No flags on the play as the Nightmare Tyrone Morgan gets up saying, hey, I felt like that was a little bit of pushing and shoving, but Damian Ross, step for step, says absolutely not.
What would you say, Tony? I was looking at that, honestly. I was actually looking at the other side because I was trying to see what pass combination they were doing. And then when I saw him throw it, he has a strong arm. So I didn't get my eyes over quick enough, and I didn't see if that was PI or not. What did you see?
I saw it was a little overthrown. I felt like if the ball was in more of a catchable area, that they might have wanted to throw the flag, but that is going to be time out by the Nightmare as we are here in the second quarter. Commercial.
What's more, our parties come with great entertainment and a lively atmosphere that will make you feel like you're right there on the field. Upgrade your game day experience by joining us at El Patron for our watch party on game day.
Say you're a small business owner, and you're looking to get your business in front of a targeted audience. Let me tell you a secret. You can get a promo for your business on our games. And what that promo will do is it will give you prominent placement. So instead of paying thousands of dollars for a small business ad space, you're paying a lot less in our broadcast. And you'll be able to get your business in front of a targeted audience.
Dear Rick, Mario, and Mark, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be a part of something greater than myself. I promise to put forth my best effort to learn, to grow, and to always look for ways to help others. I hope that in my actions I bring excitement and respect to you and those around me. Thank you for believing in me. If you want to be a part of something...
All right, coming back from commercial break, we are facing a 2nd and 10 Nightmare in the same idea last time.
Quads concept, quads left.
And he looks right, pump fakes it, but that is the pressure of the Mid-Valley Wolfpack. Jeremy Jackson could get thrown for a late hit and does threw prowess to the ground and came in on a second hit, and that was enough for at least one of the referees.
That was the right call. That was the right call. Unfortunately, you know, I saw that. Jeremy, he's a stud. He just went.
They picked it up. They picked it up. He waved it off.
I would too. I'm scared of Jeremy. Look at him.
Okay. He said, "I'm scared of Jeremy." I feel it. I feel it.
I'll be real with you though.
Tell me what you think, because I'll tell you what I think.
Well, first of all, I think Jeremy Jackson's a freaking stud, and just like a majority of these D players, the defensive line are, and he got back there so damn fast. I don't even think the guard got hands on him, dude. But here's the thing: he did do the disruption, but he didn't make the tackle. It was made by Sosa, and he got there too late. And he's just because he's a competitive guy, he's got that aggression, and sometimes, as they say, you just gotta play smart. I know it's the most aggressive game out there. You're basically all warriors, but certain times you can't let that aggression get the best of you.
And so again, from my angle, I couldn't see if his knee was down, but I think Jeremy threw him to the ground, and I thought he was able to keep his balance. And so that's where the second hit came from. And so I don't think the quarterback was on the ground. The ball thrown to a receiver who was open, but did not see it coming. Unfortunate, because that could have been a first down and some. Alex Baker, the tight end, just not looking for the ball as it was flashing in front of his face.
That's what we go back to that concept, timing. Timing is how you run a route and how fast. What cuts do you make? If the defense lines up this way, where are you supposed to be? And you want to feel like on the same page, and they weren't. I didn't catch the receiver's number who was running that route. Did you? Alex Baker. Athletic guy, he got back there fast, but he was so far outside, and the quarterback wanted him more inside, and I don't blame him because there's two safeties. You want to split the safeties when you're running a slot seam. It's basically a post. You just go over the top, find the open zone in between the two safeties in cover 2 or cover 4. So anyway, timing, and that's one of the sucky things about semi-pro. I wish these guys could practice more,
I agree. Prowess with the fourth down, looks to throw it to the sideline, and it's over the head, but they say pass interference on the defense.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
I felt like if you let the first one go, you should let that one go.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I am not a referee, and I don't want to be. I'm going to allow the referees to say, hey, first down there for the Nightmare.
Hey, do you know who's calling the plays for the Wolfpack today? Is it Raheem Love Machine, offensive coordinator at Central High School? State championship.
I know he has.
State champions high school offensive coordinator a couple years ago.
I know he has for the past couple of weeks. I think he might be playing today also.
So good.
So he might be getting a little double dose right there.
Oh, you know what? Maybe he is. Honestly, we see 45. I don't know. No, I bet you Tyrone, though. I wouldn't be surprised. Tyrone Williams and these receivers and the offensive line, they already have their own offense. They can just run with each other, they know.
Nice run by the Nightmare, getting inside the red zone, picking up another first down. Beautiful run. Andre Grisby, who has not been their lead back throughout the season, but he is getting it done today. He is their lead back. I take it back, but it's just Antoine who has more yards. So with another 1st and 10, ball is going to be at the 19-yard line, barely inside the red zone. And this is where the defense for the Wolfpack usually tightens
back to the quick now screen.
And then a nice quick, screen. But that is multiple missed tackles, but not on number 22, excuse me, Trinity Parker. And that Ray Corbin, the leading receiver for the Nightmare, has good hands and great speed. Gets about a 5-yard chunk play on there, and then the Nightmare are going to call timeout.
You know who that guy right now, Ray Corbin, the receiver number 10, who just caught the ball for the Nightmare, made the little play? He reminds me of a junior Breezel. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like they got a similar build. He's a little smaller though, but they have similar styles. You know, big yards after catch guys. You ever hear that saying YAC, Y-A-C? Yards after catch. They catch the ball, they make the moves. They went back to that the flash screen, the now screen, the smoke screen, quick screen of the whiteout, whatever you want to call it. And we were talking about it earlier. And so they're setting up like this is one of our base plays, trying to establish something with the defense. You know, so if you line up a certain way, this is how we're going to react, and hopefully it opens up for other things. Is I think their concept with that quads formation, 4 receivers to one side.
Okay, I like your breakdown of that right there, B. We just had a breaking news. The High Desert Rams beat the Beach City Giants for the WCFL Championship. Now, why that is so important is after this postseason is done and the champion for the CFCA, that means that the High Desert Rams and the champion from the CFCA will play for the champion of California to be the best team in California, as Nick Morisosa breaks through the middle, forcing an arid pass, but that is actually right on the money, as that is going to be finally brought down inside the 5 for a first down, again by Ray Corbin, the number 1 receiver, and that should be the last timeout for the Nightmare, as the time must be clicking close to the end of halftime.
That was Ray Corbin, Breezel Jr., the guy we were just talking about, man. He was so shifty, dude. And the ball on the run, man, the throw on the run from Antoine Prowess is impressive. That's what we're saying. This guy's got legs, got an arm, as you just saw. And the throw on the run, that's a harder throw. You have to be an athlete to be able to do that. But anyway, Ray Corbin, the receiver, dude, he caught that, and he got so many yards afterwards, just jumping around shifty as all get out. He was so close to scoring. And real quick, it looks like you see Terry Robinson is leaping off the field, and he is really hurting, poor guy.
It's his first game back as well, and sometimes when you are the champion for so many years in a row, 2 of the CFCA, 3 if you go back to the last year of the SJVL, that's a lot of extra wear and tear on your body that doesn't necessarily happen from other players. So all of these guys, core guys for the Wolfpack, have faced injury, but that happens with championship pedigree teams that go so deep each and every year, whether it's the NFL or college football. And here in the CFCA, Prowess fakes the handoff, keeps it to himself, and that is going to be, throws it, and they're going to say sack, led by number 44, Darian Hall, who is just doing what he needs to do, and I believe that might be the last play of half. And so, just like Boozer said, that defense needs to lock in as we go to halftime. And they did. Mid-Valley Wolfpack taking an 8-0 lead. Even though Tyrone Williams is back in at quarterback, the offense still struggling to put points on the board.
I play D-line. I want to give a shout out to my girlfriend and my daughter, and last but not least, Jesus Christ for keeping me healthy.
DJ Redmond, aka Mr. Himothy Poirier, safety, number 11. Want to give a shout out to my family, man. Without y'all, I wouldn't out here be doing this, so appreciate y'all.
Simba Williams, number 32, DN. Shout out to my daughter Tania, rest in peace.
Brandon Williams, running back, number 48, and I ain't got no shout out.
Isaac Rivera, wide receiver, number 11. I just want to give a shout out to my family, and I appreciate they're my biggest supporters.
Cool.
My name is Titus. I'm number 6. You know, everybody around here know I like fishing and stuff. I want to give a big shout out to my family. They've been a semi-supporter of your boy, but it's all right.
Yo, my name is Angel Figueroa. I'm playing number 29 this season. I'm a corner. And I want to give a shout out to my son and my girl. And I just want to know that I appreciate you guys and letting me out here and be balling out and stuff like that.
Nick Mora, linebacker, number 75. I want to give a shout out to Wolfpack for letting me rock again. And we're ready for the 4-peat, man. We're ready for the smoke.
My name is Joseph West, running back, number 38. I want to give a shout out to my moms for bringing me into this world and getting me as far as life. There I am today.
What's up, guys? T Brown, number 3, DB. Give a shout out to my family. I want to say thank you and I love you guys and thank you for just supporting me and allowing me to do, you know, the things that I love to do, which is, you know, play football.
Alfonso Zavala, number 41. Give a shout out to my kids and my wife. I love you guys and thank you for your support.
Nico Lippert, quarterback, number 15.
Nathaniel Sandoval, number 8, defensive end, defensive tackle. Shout out to the people who signed my check, because without them, this ain't possible.
Joey Haas here, offensive coordinator of the Wolfpack. Just want to shout out Farmersville High School. Let's go Aztecs.
This is Coach Ken Nelson, man. I'm an assistant head coach and defensive coordinator for the Mid-Valley Wolfpack. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to my family back home in Texas, man. You guys tuned in today. Get ready for a good game, man, because we're about to bring it, man. Love to see you guys. You guys have a blessed day, man. Let's get it.
Scott Thompson, number 8, wherever we need me to play. That's it.
My name's Jason Gonzalez, aka Pennywise. My position, defensive end. And I want to give a shout out to my family, my dad that's in the hospital. Hope he gets better. But hey, let's get this money, baby.
Robert Boozer, 66, middle linebacker / DN for Mid-Valley Wolfpack. Just want to give a shout out to all the owners for making this one big league possible. Really appreciate it, man. Pack up.
Ron Ireland, center, number 50. Shout out to the guys, shout out to the gang.
My name is Maurice McLean, number 13. I play running back and wide receiver, and I want to give a shout out to my family for always being supportive of me in everything I do.
My name is Worthy Worthy. The position I play is everything. Shout out to the Wolfpacks, man.
All right, Joel Smith, Valley Wolfpacks, number 11, running back. Shout out to my fam, everybody who supports me.
My name is Jawan Brazil, number 2. I play receiver. Shout out to the guys, man.
Yo, what up? My name is Austin Barkley, aka Tits, number 88, tight end. Shout out to him.
Yo, what up, Wolfpack? Devin Strahan, running back, number 30. Shout out to Visalia. Shout out to the pack.
Tajay Worthy, number 25. Shout out to my girl, I guess.
My name is Roger Rios, number 35. I play D-line. I want to give a shout out to my girlfriend and my daughter, and last but not least, Jesus Christ for keeping me healthy.
DJ Redmond, aka Mr. Timothy Poirier, safety, number 11. Want to give a shout out to my family, man. Without y'all, I wouldn't out here be doing this, so appreciate y'all.
Simba Williams, number 32, DN. Shout out to my daughter Tania, rest in peace.
Brandon Williams, running back, number 48, and I ain't got no shout out.
Isaac Rivera, wide receiver, number 11. I just want to give a shout out to my family, and I appreciate they're my biggest supporters.
Cool. My name is Titus. I'm number 6. You know, everybody around here know I like fishing and stuff. I want to give a big shout out to my family. They've been a semi-supporter of your boy, but it's all right.
Yo, my name is Angel Figueroa. I'm playing number 29 this season. I'm a corner. And I want to give a shout out to my son and my girl. And I just want to know that I appreciate you guys and letting me out here and be balling out and stuff like that.
Nick Mora, linebacker, number 75. I want to give a shout out to the Wolfpack for letting me rock again. And we're ready for the 4-peat, man. We're ready for the smoke.
My name is Joseph West, running back, number 38. I want to give a shout out to my moms bringing me into this world and get me as far as life that I am today.
What's up, guys? T Brown, number 3, DB. Give a shout out to my family. I want to say thank you and I love you guys, and thank you for just supporting me and allowing me to do the things that I love to do, which is play football.
Alfonso Zavala, number 41. Give a shout out to my kids and my wife. I love you guys and thank you for your support.
Nico Lippert, quarterback, number 15.
Nathaniel Sandoval, number 8, defensive end, defensive tackle. Shout out to the people who signed my check, because without them, this ain't possible.
Joey Haas here, offensive coordinator of the Wolfpack. Just want to shout out Palmersville High School. Let's go Aztecs.
This is Coach Ken Nelson, man. I'm an assistant head coach and defensive coordinator for the Mid-Valley Wolfpack. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to my family back home in Texas, man. You guys tuned in today. Get ready for a good game, man, because we're about to bring it, man. Love to see you guys. You guys have a blessed day, man. Let's get it.
Scott Thompson, number 8, wherever we need you to play. That's it.
My name's Jason Gonzalez, aka Pennywise. My position, defensive end. And I want to give a shout out to my family, my dad that's in the hospital. Hope he gets better. But hey, let's get this money, baby.
Robert Boozer, 66, middle linebacker / DN for Mid Valley Wolfpack. Just want to give a shout out to all the owners for making this one big league possible. Really appreciate it, man. Pack up.
Ron Ireland, center, number 50. Shout out to the guys, shout out to the gang.
My name is Maurice McLean, number 13. I play running back and wide receiver, and I want to give a shout out to my family for always being supportive of me in everything I do.
My name is Worthy. The position I play is everything. Shout out to the Wolfpacks, man.
All right, Joel Smith, Valley Wolfpacks, number 11, running back. Shout out to my fam, everybody who supports me.
My name is Jawan Brazil, number 2. I play receiver. Shout out to the guys, man.
Yo, what up? My name is Austin Barkley, aka Tits, number 88, tight end. Shout out to him.
Yo, what up, Wolfpack? Devin Strahan, running back, number 30. Shout out to Visalia. Shout out to the pack.
Tajay Worthy, number 25. Shout out to my girl, I guess.
My name is Roger Rios, number 35. I play D-line. I want to give a shout out to my girlfriend and my daughter, and last but not least, Jesus Christ for keeping me healthy.
DJ Redmond, aka Mr. Timothy Poirier, safety, number 11. Want to give a shout out to my family, man. Without y'all, I wouldn't out here be doing this, so appreciate y'all.
Simba Williams, number 32, DN. Shout out to my daughter Tania, rest in peace.
Brandon Williams, running back, number 48. And I ain't got no shout out.
Isaac Rivera, wide receiver, number 11. I just want to give a shout out to my family, and I appreciate they're my biggest supporters.
So, my name is Titus. I'm number 6. You know, everybody around here know I like fishing and stuff. I want to give a big shout out to my family. They've been a semi-supporter of your boy, but it's all right.
Yo, my name is Angel Figueroa. I'm playing number 29 this season. I'm a corner. And I want to give a shout out to my son and my girl. And I just want to know that I appreciate you guys and letting me out here and be balling out and stuff like that.
Nick Mora, linebacker, number 75. I want to give a shout out to the Wolfpack for letting me rock again. And we're ready for the 4-peat, man. We're ready for the smoke.
My name is Joseph West, running back, number 38. I want to give a shout out to my moms for bringing me into this world and get me as far as life that I am today.
What's up, guys? T Brown, number 3, DB. Give a shout out to my family. I want to say thank you and I love you guys, and thank you for just supporting me and allowing me to do the things that I love to do, which is play football.
Alfonso Zavala, number 41. Give a shout out to my kids and my wife. I love you guys and thank you for your support.
Nico Lippert, quarterback, number 15.
Nathaniel Sandoval, number 8, defensive end, defensive tackle. Shout out to the people who signed my check, because without them, this ain't possible.
Joey Haas here, offensive coordinator of the Wolfpack. Just want to shout out Farmersville High School. Let's go Aztecs.
This is Coach Ken Nelson, man. I'm an assistant head coach and defensive coordinator for the Mid-Valley Wolfpack. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to my family back home in Texas, man. You guys tuned in today. Get ready for a good game, man, because we're about to bring it, man. Love to see you guys. You guys have a blessed day, man. Let's get it.
Scott Thompson, number 8, wherever we need you to play. That's it.
My name's Jason Gonzalez, aka Pennywise. My position, defensive end. And I want to give a shout out to my family, my dad that's in the hospital. Hope he gets better. But hey, let's get this money, baby.
Robert Boozer, 66, middle linebacker / DN for Mid Valley Wolfpack. Just want to give a shout out to all the owners for making this one big league possible. Really appreciate it, man. Pack up.
Ron Ireland, center, number 50. Shout out to the guys, shout out to the game.
My name is Maurice McLean, number 13. I play running back and wide receiver, and I want to give a shout out to my family for always being supportive of me in everything I do.
My name is Worthy. The position I play is everything. Shout out to the Wolfpacks, man.
All right, Joel Smith, Valley Wolfpacks, number 11, running back. Shout out to my fam, everybody who supported me.
My name is Juwan Brazil, number 2. I play receiver. Shout out to the guys, man.
Yo, what up? My name is Austin Barkley, aka Tits, number 88, tight end. Shout out to him.
Yo, what up, Wolfpack? Devin Strahan, running back, number 30. Shout out to Visalia. Shout out to the pack.
Tajay Worthy, number 25. Shout out to my girl, I guess.
My name is Roger Rios, number 35. I play D-line. I want to give a shout out to my girlfriend and my daughter, and last but not least, Jesus Christ for keeping me healthy.
DJ Redmond, aka Mr. Timothy Poirier, safety, number 11. Want to give a shout out to my family, man. Without y'all, I wouldn't out here be doing this, so appreciate y'all.
Simba Williams, number 32, DN. Shout out to my daughter Tania, rest in peace.
Brandon Williams, running back, number 48. And I ain't got no shout out.
Isaac Rivera, wide receiver, number 11. I just want to give a shout out to my family, and I appreciate they're my biggest supporters.
So, my name is Titus. I'm number 6. You know, everybody around here know I like fishing and stuff. I want to give a big shout out to my family. They've been a semi-supporter of your boy, but it's all right.
Yo, my name is Angel Figueroa. I'm playing number 29 this season. I'm a corner. And I want to give a shout out to my son and my girl. And I just want to know that I appreciate you guys and letting me out here and be balling out and stuff like that.
Nick Mora, linebacker, number 75. I want to give a shout out to the Wolfpack for letting me rock again. And we're ready for the 4-peat, man. We're ready for the smoke.
My name is Joseph West, running back, number 38. I want to give a shout out to my moms for bringing me into this world and getting me as far as life. There I am today.
What's up, guys? T Brown, number 3, DB. Give a shout out to my family. I want to say thank you, and I love you guys, and thank you for just supporting me and allowing me to do, the things that I love to do, which is, play football.
Alfonso Zavala, number 41. Give a shout out to my kids and my wife. I love you guys and thank you for your support.
Nico Lippert, quarterback, number 15.
Nathaniel Sandoval, number 8, defensive end, defensive tackle. Shout out to the people who signed my check, because without them, this ain't possible.
Joey Haas here, offensive coordinator of the Wolfpack. Just want to shout out Farmersville High School. Let's go Aztecs.
This is Coach Ken Nelson, man. I'm an assistant head coach and defensive coordinator for the Mid-Valley Wolfpack. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to my family back home in Texas, man. You guys tuned in today. Get ready for a good game, man, because we're about to bring it, man. Love to see you guys. You guys have a blessed day, man. Let's get it.
Scott Thompson, number 8, wherever we need you to play. That's it.
My name's Jason Gonzalez, aka Pennywise. My position, defensive end. And I want to give a shout out to my family, my dad that's in the hospital. Hope he gets better. But hey, let's get this money, baby.
Robert Boozer, 66, middle linebacker / DN from Mid Valley Wolfpack. Just want to give a shout out to all the owners for making this one big league possible. Really appreciate it, man. Pack up.
Ron Ireland, center, number 50. Shout out to the guys, shout out to the gang.
My name is Maurice McLean, number 13. I play running back and wide receiver, and I want to give a shout out to my family for always being supportive of me in everything I do.
My name is Worthy. Position I play is everything. Shout out to the Wolfpacks, man.
All right, Joel Smith, Valley Wolfpacks, number 11, running back. Shout out to my fam, everybody who support me.
My name is Juwan Brazil, number 2. I play receiver. Shout out to the guys, man.
Yo, what up? My name is Austin Barkley, aka Tits, number 88, tight end. Shout out to him.
Yo, what up, Wolfpack? Devin Strahan, running back, number 30. Shout out to Visalia. Shout out to the pack.
Tajay Worthy, number 25. Shout out to my girl, I guess.
My name is Roger Rios, number 35. I play D-line. I want to give a shout out to my girlfriend and my daughter, and last but not least, Jesus Christ for keeping me healthy.
DJ Redmond, aka Mr. Timothy Poirier, safety, number 11. Want to give a shout out to my family, man. Without y'all, I wouldn't out here be doing this, so appreciate y'all.
Simba Williams, number 32, DN. Shout out to my daughter Tania, rest in peace.
Brandon Williams, running back, number 48. And I ain't got no shout out.
Isaac Rivera, wide receiver, number 11. I just want to give a shout out to my family, and I appreciate they're my biggest supporters.
Cool. My name is Titus. I'm number 6. You know, everybody around here know I like fishing and stuff. I want to give a big shout out to my family, and then a semi-supporter of your boy, but it's all right.
Yo, my name is Angel Figueroa. I'm playing number 29 this season. I'm a corner. And I want to give a shout out to my son and my girl. And I just want to know that I appreciate you guys and letting me out here and be balling out and stuff like that.
Nick Mora, linebacker, number 75. I want to give a shout out to the Wolfpack for letting me rock again. And we're ready for the 4-peat, man. We're ready for the smoke.
My name is Joseph West, running back, number 38. I want to give a shout out to my moms for bringing me into this world and getting me as far as life that I am today.
What's up, guys? T Brown, number 3, DB. Give a shout out to my family. I want to say thank you, and I love you guys, and thank you for just supporting me and allowing me to do, the things that I love to do, which is, play football.
Alfonso Zavala, number 41. Give a shout out to my kids and my wife. I love you guys and thank you for your support.
Nico Lippert, quarterback, number 15.
Nathaniel Sandoval, number 8, defensive end, defensive tackle.
All right, back from halftime, and Antoine, who is the quarterback and kicker and just all-around elite player, kicks it off to Breezel. Breezel gets back to the 20-yard line and is brought down by the Nightmare, number 32, Kendall Page, who has 1 interception on the year, 15 solo tackles, 24 combined tackles, and 6 sacks. And so the Wolfpack.
I don't know about you, man, but I always love seeing when Breezel has the ball.
Oh yeah.
As a receiver, right there on special teams, even at quarterback last game, he got a couple touches, but or game before last actually. But yeah, man, one thing I really like seeing him is on the kickoff and punt return in the open field. It's because he's so fast, so shifty, reads blocks well. To be honest with you, that was actually one of his less productive runs. It was still a good run, but again, the Nightmare, these guys are athletes. These guys are not scrumps themselves, man. They're studs.
And what it looked like Breezel was trying to do was just find that crease, but the pursuit from the backside just came a little too fast.
I'm not surprised that the Nightmare have good athletes, dude. Bay Area football is actually a pretty cool thing. Oh, snap.
And a pick the other way. Titus trying to bring the defender down, or the interceptor down, finally brought down by Tajay Scott. And that, I believe, is not marked. He's 00, so that's either Rodney Washington. I think it is Rodney Washington. But Nightmare, first play after halftime, an interception. So if it's ever been a tale of two halves, this is a good time for the Nightmare to kind of pull this one out.
Yeah, man. So that was one of those little dig or drag routes. It's an in-cutting route from the slot going in toward where the quarterback is, making like a L. Anyway, that was a good throw and read by Tyrone, man. That's one of those ones that hits a quarterback, a receiver. It was slightly behind him, but still, touches your hands, and he could have. It hit Emin's hands in the air, which is rare because he's usually pretty sure-handed.
And with a 1st and 10, the Nightmare, last time they were down here, just ran out of time. Let's see if they are able to put some points on the board. Hand it off, another run right up the middle, and this time the Wolfpack defense is all over it, not allowing a yard to gain on that play.
Who was the running back there?
That is number 25.
I think that was number 5.
Oh, excuse me, 5. Andre Grisby still.
Andre Grisby?
Mm-hmm.
That's a cool name.
Yeah,
honestly, that's one of the cool things about football. Not a lot of people talk about because it's so versatile, man. It's the American sport, but you'll hear all these names you normally, and some of them just roll off the tongue.
And Grisby is going to stay on the right-hand side of Prowess here. Prowess has 2 receivers on the left, 2 receivers on the right. 2nd and 10.
Cover 2, it looks like, defense.
Fakes the handoff, roll into his left, throws it to Grisby, and the ball just hit the back of Grisby's jersey. Grisby was expecting the ball to come over his helmet and be able to catch it in the cradle, and it just hit his name right on the backside.
I think Antoine Prowess, right? That's the quarterback's name?
Yes, sir.
There's no doubt he's an athlete. There's no doubt that he's not doing terrible right now at quarterback. What I'm saying is he's doing pretty solidly, but he could be actually doing a lot better just because I see how much talent and competitiveness this guy has. The only thing I'd like to say a little change up if I had any constructive critique is I'd like to see a little more of the quick throws, the slants, the hitches, the outs, the arrows, that kind of thing. Quick streaks, he's tried, but I just see so much more potential. Not that he's doing bad, but they could do a lot better.
And there's another one right to Corbin. Corbin with the lead blocker. Corbin is going to get pushed out inside the 5, and that lead blocker right there just putting it was Tyreek Daniels' lead blocking right there, just put the defender on, I don't know, he just pushed him out of the way. It was a great offensive block right there. And
that's their go-to play right there, man. Doing the smoke screen, the now screen to the wideout. Quick little two steps real quick forward, 2 steps real quick back. You catch the ball. this gives the corner a little pushback, so it backs up. The slot goes to where the wideout is in front of and blocks the corner for the wideout, and every receiver that goes to the next level over to that side of the wideout to act as a quick blocker. And that's like one of their bread and butter plays, and they're tearing up this defense for the Wolfpack.
And Prowess is going to try and keep it. He is trying to stretch it. Actually decides he's going to throw it, and that is going to be dribble, drop. Could have been a touchdown, but it's not. And that's
that was such a bomb-ass sorry, that was such an awesome throw. That was just, the play broke down, and Antoine was so athletic that he could get it out, and he had such good touch on it, good placement. That was not like it was on a line. It was a very catchable ball.
I believe that was Alex Baker with the drop again, the tight end. That is going to bring up 2nd and 3 for the Nightmare. 2nd and goal, 2nd and 3, and the Wolfpack defense tightened up last time it was right here, but they did have time on their side. This time is not on their side here early in this 3rd quarter. So let's find out what Antoine is going to be able to do. Grisby on his right-hand side. Corbin far out to the right. Corbin the leading receiver still for this Nightmare. And Prowess is going to try and he was going to try and fake pitch it, and it ended up not working out because it was being covered all over by the defense, and it looks like the ball came out. Wolfpack said, hey, we're going to pick it up and run the other way, but the referees blow the play dead, and that is going to bring up now 3rd and 10.
I'm going to be real with you. That looked very amateurish. That looked like there was a lot of confusion, and I don't even know if there was much of a constructed concept of what they were trying to execute. There was just so many missed holes and everyone running all over the place. That looked like backyard football. I don't know what to tell you. But then again, semi-pro, you'll see some stuff like that sometimes.
I agree with you on that.
Then again, also the defense. Sorry to cut you off. But then again, the defense of Wolfpack, maybe the D-line just got in there real quick and busted something, but that looked really disorganized.
Will Levis. Anyways, now Prowess is going to stay in shotgun as he's talking to his right tackle to make sure that they're on the same page. Grisby's going to stay on the right-hand side. And now you have the tight end, Alex Baker, with his hands in the air saying, I'm not entirely sure what to do right now. And they're just going to hand it off to Grisby. Grisby is going to be met with multiple defenders, bringing him down for a gain of 2, forcing the Nightmare to have to score from the 9-yard line here. We've seen the RPO a bunch from the Nightmare in the first half. Is that what you'd want to see here, Brayden, on 4th down inside the 10, or what type of play call?
It's been working. Either the RPO or the quick screen to the wideout. Those have been their most consistent, productive plays. Well, it's also again it's 4th down, so I don't think you can do that. I think you're gonna have to throw in the end zone. They're too far away. 4th down and 6 yards to go. Now you got to throw.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing, but here we go on 4th down. Let's see what the Nightmare are able to do against this defense. Goes to the end zone, and it's going to be in and out of the hands of Tyrone Morgan. Tyrone Morgan getting up saying, hey, wasn't that pass interference right there on Damian Ross? And that is going to be a 15-yard penalty right there, but that is after the turnover of downs, and that guy's going to get up very upset. That's one of our favorite players, Nick Morisosa, and there's punches being thrown right there, and that is not smart football this late in the season when you have playoffs coming up very, very soon. Obviously, you want to keep your head intact, but you don't want to throw punches like that. Obviously frustrated, didn't get the pass interference call, but that is not what you need to do right there. Nick Moore is going to get the 15 yards. They're going to go in the other direction. He's 1 penalty away from being ejected of the game, and we're going to let the referees tell us exactly what happened on that scrum.
That's one of the last things you want to see on any level of football. I don't know what was said. It looked like the number 11 or was it or number 10?
11.
Yeah, number 11 of the Nightmare was saying something, and then Nick Sosa just turned around and pushed him really hard and pushed him right to the ground, man. Just knocked him over, depleted him. So was it right of Nick Moore to do that? No, but there's a reason why he did it. Something led to that. So we'll see. I'm not saying it's right, but I'm saying everything happens for a reason. I don't know if they're far back. I think they're far back enough to go 15 yards, or they just cut the distance. Yeah, they went back 15 yards from where the Nightmare had it on offense. So that's what the penalty is going to say. I'm hecka looking forward to Patron, man. Yeah.
So while we are sitting here and let the referees figure it out, anybody that is watching, we are going to have an end of the year party at El Patron, one of our sponsors for the season. It is roughly about a mile away from the stadium. So if anybody...
Fantastic food. It's up there, man. They always have a great following for a frickin' reason, man. I think honestly the best tacos are street tacos, and it's rare that you get that vibe from a restaurant, and that's what I've experienced, man. And they have it in all dishes, just that extra layer of authenticity and really fresh ingredients, very juicy. It's A-grade Mexican cuisine. And it's good for partying too. It's for having fun, They got a full bar, you can watch the game, drink, all that kind of stuff. It's a place to have fun and have good food.
Yeah, so if anybody is in the neighborhood and would like to come on over and enjoy an after party with us, please feel free and do. Otherwise, we will see you next week, and just like that, I think the referees and the Nightmare decide on what's gonna happen right now.
No, I'm just looking at it.
And
if you guys can notice too, as the night approaches and the sun sets, those beautiful lights, the stadium lights came on, and I always think all games are better with lights, because you don't have the heat of the sun. It's just this blaring blob in the sky at awkward angles. You could look in the lights and still be cool for the most part. And the whole field is just, you can see it all. It's so open. Your uniforms look shiny, and it brings you back to the good old days of Friday night light football in high school for the most of us, which is actually one of the places that me and Tony knew each other back in the day at Clovis High.
one of the first games we played was out here in Madera too.
That was right. That was our junior year. Mm-hmm. We had Tyler Klutz as our quarterback, who actually went on later to play DN for Fresno State, and then later fullback for the Cowboys and the Bears, and actually did pretty good because he also has a lot of wrestling background.
And it's the crazy part about Tyler for me was he was our quarterback.
And that dude was our he's like a DN, man. Hey, I remember one game he had a freaking neck roll on at quarterback and D-line, but he kept it on at quarterback. It was so badass.
Yeah, he was smashing dude's face mask where he was running into him.
There we go. Oh!
Javante with the drop right there. Javante missed the first half of the season. He's back.
I think it's from a hand injury. That's where he came back from.
Yeah.
But he used to play receiver at COS, College of the Sequoias in the Visalia area, and dude was just a baller, man. He's one of those guys, deep threat, and also catches it short and can make moves. I think the reality is they haven't had Tyrone Williams all season, so timing, including how hard you throw the ball, is off. But all these receivers, they're all great receivers, and this guy is the real deal quarterback with that strong arm, and he's making good reads, man. If they could just get a little on the same page, they could take it to the next level because they've already have made some plays.
And so Tyrone with a 2nd and 10 gets a blitz, hands it off to Taji. Taji is going to be so close to a safety. I think his toenail was outside the line. And that is what that line judge is saying right there. But of course, the Nightmare want a safety, and they're going to mark it at about, it looks like, the 1/4 inch line. So I have a comment on here.
I don't think it was a safety.
I don't think so.
I'm not being biased. Like, I think he got just outside the goal line.
What did I think about the Stampede quarterback? He didn't have the build of a quarterback that I normally would see being successful, but what he did do is he had speed that I was very undetectable as we were facing this 3rd and 14 from Tyrone, and he was accurate enough as the Wolfpack get a, looks like, delay of game, pushing them back from the 1/4 yard line to the 8th yard line, even though on the sideline you see Coach Ken saying, I was calling timeout, I was calling timeout.
I like that, from the 1/4 inch yard line to the 8th inch yard line.
I mean, you can't really get pushed back that much further, so it's not a penalty that I really, see it being horribly negative. But either way, you get a little extra chance to have the offense think about this one. So to get back to the Stampede quarterback, I thought he played phenomenal. What I really like to see out of a quarterback is quick decisions when they do decide to run, and that is something that he did all day long. And Hillary saying that the receivers aren't dealing with timing issues, that they are just dealing with being sloppy issues. As another 3rd and 13, Tyrone gets the ball, doesn't step out of bounds, throws it. It's Rick Woods up the sideline with the first down, and stepping out of bounds right after the 30, and a Nightmare player on the ground for no apparent reason, but gets up.
Man, dude, that was a master class throw. That homie just stood in the pocket, tilted his shoulders the right way, stepped into it, did the nice snap throwing motion, and put that ball on a nice little arc right over the defender, right into the corner, man. It was basically like a fade from a slot where he just kind of starts going up the field, down towards the sideline, and you throw him his outside shoulder. That looked like, that's why I keep saying the real deal stuff. Boom, right there, evidence.
And with enough touch on that ball, Rick Woods was able to corral that one in. And so with a 1st and 10, Tyrone is going to be in shotgun. He's going to send Maurice McCain on his left-hand side and 3 receivers to his right, and Anthony Worthy Sr. one-on-one down here. Let's see if he takes advantage of it and just gets it to McCain.
Nice dump off.
McCain with the first down. McCain putting his head down, gets pushed out of bounds.
Man, that was just a nice, beautiful read. He had one guy go unblocked. It was the D end on the right side of the defense. His left side, Tyrone's, he sees that, and he knows his running back, Maurice, find the crease. McClain is doing a little swing out of the backfield up the sideline. He does a nice little touch ball again, puts it right into Maurice's hand so he could catch it and run on stride. That was just a great read, man. Sometimes the best thing you want to do is dump it off, because then it forces this defense to be honest, which means to cover everyone and not let anyone go, like your running back doing swinging routes. Balance, man. Name of the game.
And that is the one thing, well, not the one thing, but one of the things missing for the Wolfpack was getting their running backs the ball in the receiving area. That's a throw to the outside, and Jawan,
dude,
second drop of the day, and I don't think you'll see that again out of Mr. Breezel.
Yeah, I'm surprised about that one too. But man, did you see that freaking laser by Tyrone Williams, bro? Oh, yeah. Like we're a little past midway 3rd quarter, and this dude has just been tearing it up all game. Yeah, a little bit of sacks here and there. Sometimes he does hold the ball a little long, but I'm seeing an adjustment right now. He's dumping it off quicker, rolling it off. Like he had pressure in his face, and he puts that ball exactly where it needs to be. This guy again is the real deal, man. If we had a nickname for him, I think like real real deal Tyrone or something like that.
Oh, I like it. I like it a lot. Tyrone, 3 receivers to the right. Ant-Man JR by himself on the left, going to Ant-Man. Ant-Man with the catch. Ant-Man doing what he did earlier in the game and making more than one defender bring him to the ground.
You know what?
Just like his dad, just like his brother. Go.
Yeah, right. You know, if real deal Tyrone doesn't stick as a nickname, then maybe I'm thinking Tyrone signed this man Williams, because this guy is looking like he could tear it up at the next level. You know, I don't know his actual collegiate career. I know he played some. I heard he had a tryout for the NFL, something like that. But I think he could really focus on his craft, and then it'll take him as high as the more effort he puts in.
And so with a 3rd and short, Taji on the left-hand side. Taji's going to get the handoff. Taji making multiple defenders cut in as he goes out, picks up the first down, putting his head down, gets up excited. Haven't seen Taji with
That's
that
the
much.
old school run, just like, not trying to juke, just lower the head, pump the legs, and he just put him kind of like a little rhino push out of bounds. That's the Taji I'm talking about, man. Like, yeah, he could run inside, he could run outside, versatile guy, but that is his style right there, man. He lowered.
A love for animals and want to share it with your family, then this is perfect for you. I recently went to a live animal show, and it was so much fun. There were all kinds of different animals, snakes, tarantulas, bunnies, birds, and even a tortoise.
They're in cover 3 right now from the trips. Nice. Almost.
Ball intended for Breezel. Breezel dropping that. Thank you for staying with us as we had a little bit of technical difficulties with the camera right
Dude, okay, so I'm glad that I said that was cover 3, because you find that open seam, which is just kind of midway. It's a split between the safety and the corner, and a little seam in the down the hash mark where it is. If you see the hash marks on the field, that's about where it would be in cover 3. Anyway, so Tyrone found that, and he put it right there. That was a little bit of a hard ball to catch, because he had dudes closing in on him both ways. But I don't blame him for dropping it. But I could have seen a good receiver like him catching it, because that was a good enough thrown ball.
And so it is 2nd and 10, 3 receivers to the right, Ant far out to the left by himself. Tyrone looks that way, throws that way, over and out of the hands of Ant-Man JR.
Man, this dude's got an arm.
And
that was a little high though.
No Limit Mock-Ups, our homie out there, says Tyrone Bazooka Arm Williams.
That's pretty solid. I mean, I'm honestly of the opinion we could have like a little poll right now, and just, everyone's throwing down names. Right now we got Real Deal Tyrone, that's mine. Tyrone signed this man. Williams, that's also mine. I'll be coming out with a lot more. But I'm just saying, then there's also the other guy who said, was it Bazooka Arm?
Yeah, Tyrone Bazooka Arm Williams.
Tyrone Bazooka Arm. I think that's a good one. So if anyone else has suggestions, please put them in the comments. What's a good nickname for our guy?
And just like that, a 3rd and 10. Tyrone has pressure right up the middle. He's not. The ball's down, but they're going to say he's down. Play's blown dead.
I don't know. That actually might have been a fumble. I can't concretely commentate on it because I am not fully sure. But if I had to guess, I thought that was a fumble. But then again, I didn't have the best angle either.
Yeah, I am not even gonna lie with you a little bit, and I didn't really see. I really didn't see if his knee was down or if the ball was coming out or anything like that. Ricky Baby got woods. I like that. And so now with a 4th and about 22, Wolfpack keeping the offense out. Getting the defense ready for the Wolfpack as the Nightmares offense is just chomping at the bits
22
to get back out there.
Yeah, this is one where I would be doing a screen, but they're playing so tight. They're still playing cover 3, but really tight press 3. I mean, those slot seams could be open or outs.
Tyrone throwing it to the end zone. Receiver hits the deck, wanting a flag, not going to get it today.
I think he should have. I think he did run into him. At least maybe got that one that's, your feet catch, and so it's kind of on the fence whether it's real PI or not.
We're going to go to commercial for a quick second. Hold that thought.
Favorite team alone at home. Introducing one location for our watch party. Come here and eat, drink, and watch our games with fellow fans. What's more, our parties come with great entertainment and a lively atmosphere that will make you feel like you're right there on the field. Upgrade your game day experience by joining us at El Patron for our watch party on game day.
Say you're a small business owner, and you're looking to get your business in front of a target.
Breeze, man. Oh, heavenly. Are we live?
Yes, we are. We're back as Prowess takes over. 1st and 10 ball at the 41-yard line. Trinity Parker, Terry Robinson playing safety, 2-2-2 and 22. Prowess hands it off. Grisby up the middle. Grisby met with multiple defenders. Picks up, looks like about 6 or so to make it 2nd and 4.
I think Nightmare just got away with one because they broke the huddle with 12 guys.
Ooh.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal, and you know, at this level, I don't think you should trip. But man, dude, you're hearing a lot of yelling. So I think that's what, the end of the 4th or the end of the 3rd, right?
And so as this game winds down and 4th quarter is upon us, the players getting a little frustrated on the Nightmare side that they haven't really done a whole lot, but nonetheless this game is still wide open for both teams as it's only 8-0 for the Wolfpack. So 1 touchdown, 1 2-point conversion, it's a tie game.
Yeah.
You saw what happened against the Buckeyes when you allow a team to hang around, they can make something happen late in the 4th quarter and take over.
Yeah, and these guys are such good runners from the Nightmares. So one busted, broken tackle, and guy could just be up the sideline and boom. You know, your lead's gone. Like I could see that happening. They haven't shown a tremendous amount of consistency, but you know they've had some plays here and there that they've really broken out with.
Now I do think that the chain gang is messed up a little bit here. They're showing 2nd and 14. I have 2nd and 4. So there is a little confusion going on here. This kid down here has done a great job through both games, but I do feel like there is a little bit of a mix-up in the Nightmare disadvantage, Wolfpack advantage. And it looks like they're fixing it right now. The side judge getting directed on exactly where he needs to go. And so it's the chain gang that is a little off, and they had the ball being spot at the right area, but the chain gang was the one a little off. So as that gets all redirected, and the Nightmare are taking an umping timeout, a 2nd and 4 will eventually happen.
Are you seeing this little show right here?
I am.
With number 0? I'll be real with you. You've been talking, and I've just been watching. Like these players, keep saying you trash.
It's been going on since when the 3rd quarter ended, and they've just been jawing at each other.
Yeah, this is basically Fresno versus Bay Area. Aren't they in the Oakland area?
Bay Delta doesn't really, and they had 3 or 4 different home fields listed, so it was really hard to tell exactly where they're from. But Antioch, Richmond, Vallejo, Fairfield, and that's a run for Prowess. Prowess is going to pick up the 1st down. Is out of bounds by Tim Brown.
You see that, man? He's so athletically, he jumped over the.
But he's walking back after jumping over that with a little limp. That's not good for the Nightmare, as they have not had another quarterback throw only 1 pass all year.
You know, I saw some earlier.
1 attempt. What? Go for it. It was just, the backup quarterback for the Nightmares only attempted the ball once. So they don't have anybody else on paper that can do anything.
I saw the Nightmare earlier year games.
Yeah.
And they switched up a lot with their offense. They used to be a super run-heavy offense, sometimes under center, sometimes run heavy on a shotgun, just run, almost like a wing T kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And it feels like they've really developed and changed to get their style what works for them, which is more of your spread out receivers approach. And it is working for them. They are dinking and dunking, getting little plays here and there. And I would say, again, nothing super consistent, but they've had their moments for sure. They're those, like, don't turn your back on them kind of guys.
Yeah. And the Bay Delta Nightmare, like I said, started the year 0-3, and since then have gone on a 4-1 game win streak. So they have turned their season around from what they were doing at the beginning of the season, and they found success through the air with prowess. And the head coach for the Nightmare having a long discussion with these referees, as a lot of these Bay Area teams, if we're just going to keep it real deal Holyfield, have not felt that the officiating when they come to Madera is equal or fair.
Really?
And that has been something thrown around all year. So what I will say is there was one game that the Wolfpack were in, and there was some signals that were not called by the referees, and I felt like I talked to Rick, the head ref over there, and he said he messed up. He agreed that he messed up and he was going to do a better job, and I felt like they have ever since. As the Nightmare decided to run up the middle, and it's one of those plays we were talking about that they can gash it, and Terry Robinson goes down as he's hurt. Looks like he was, again, first game back from injury, and he is down and he is grimacing in pain right now, as we are going to just go ahead and talk to our sponsor.
Say you're a small business owner, and you're looking to get your business in front of a targeted audience. Let me tell you a secret. You can get a promo for your business on our games. And what that promo will do is it will give you prominent placement. So instead of paying thousands of dollars for a small business ad space, you're paying a lot less in our broadcast, and you'll be
Oh yeah, cover 2 going.
And so with the 1st and 10, prowess surveys the defense, decides they're just going to run it off, run it again, and the Jeremy Jackson ripping jerseys around, finally bringing the ball carrier down.
Bro, you know what? You just see how, honestly, I'm just going to be real with you, how personal that feels. These guys are both just like, no, I'm not going down. Well, you're coming down. No, I'm going to keep it up. Like, these guys are really putting that extra oomph in it. It's like, what I feel like I'm seeing here are 2 brothers fighting, and they're not going to stop.
Well, both of these teams, I know, are very evenly matched. You obviously, Tyrone back puts this offense in a different echelon, but at the same time, nothing's really happened. So these teams are very evenly matched. The Nightmare has scored 148 points on offense this year, while the Wolfpack 146. Total defense 97 for the Wolfpack, 127 for the Nightmare. So very, very evenly matched when it comes onto paper, as Prowess looks to the sideline.
Oh!
And that is a dropped interception for Eugene Dawson, looking for number 4 in the season, does not get it. And the Wolfpack through this season has 2,007 yards worth of offense, and the Nightmare have 1,533. So,
man, dude,
very, very close.
That was so close. Eugene, he's usually pretty good with those undercutting pick interception moves.
Just read the quarterback's eyes, was able to get there.
Oh,
and
yeah.
That right there, DJ Redmond is an open field tackle. Put that in the books. That's how you do it.
Yeah, man, he just snuffed that out, dude. And the thing is that the quarterback for the Nightmare, he actually put some good zip on it. It wasn't like he just floated it la-di-da. It's just Redmond rather, outside linebacker right side, just closed in on it so freaking fast, dude. It's like, that's pretty much one of the plays that you don't want to run against Redmond, is the bubble screen.
And Redmond, you know, like I said, open field tackle. The running back gets around him, very close to the first down, if not getting the first down. So that right there is a huge, huge play by DJ Redmond, as it's forcing the Nightmare in this 4th and 12 now. Antoine getting the ball, looking right, looking left, has pressure, tries to get away from Gonzalez, steps back up, makes another defender hit the ground, and he is going to finally throw it to the end zone. No one around, but throws it out of bounds! That could have been a game-tying touchdown, but he threw the ball out of bounds. On the run, tough throw. I'm not trying to say that's an easy throw, but that right there, Trevante Daniels could have easily caught that ball for an interception, as there was no safety or defender around.
Man, that was so close, and that's what we were talking about, dude. Antoine, he's such a solid athlete, man. And that was all him, just running around left, running around right, looking like Russell Wilson. And also that ball was just inches, man. I'd say a good, honestly, 8 inches from, if you would have just got maybe a foot and more, would have, I'd say maybe a foot, maybe a little more, but anyway, it was real close to actually being a touchdown. And like I said, it just shows you just how all around of an athlete he is, running or throwing.
Obviously, he had the receiver open in the end zone, was trying to just get the points, throws it a little out of bounds, and to all of my viewers, you did not see it. I do apologize. As Tyrone gets the ball, throws it. That is going to be a catch for Javonte Williams, who gets back up. The whistle's not blown. I'm glad the defenders decided to loosen up. I messed up.
We're sorry.
We're sorry. It was a great 4th down play too.
Oh man.
I know.
We apologize from the bottom of our hearts, you know. Just got to work with what we got out here with the internet sometimes.
So an 8-yard gain for Javonte right there, as him and Rick Woods are bunched up here on the bottom of your screen. Tyrone hands it off to Worthy. Scott gets very close to the first down marker, and they are going to say good for the first down.
Going to that play before though, man, Tyrone Williams to Javonte, that was awesome. You know, just a nice little, like we keep saying, West Coast offense, short passes, little quick hitch, and the idea is that you are trying to put the pressure on the defense to have to make the open field one-on-one tackles. And the Nightmare responded well though, because he had 2 dudes in his face for Javonte.
Like I've said all day, everybody gets it. I get it as well. So 1st and 10.
The sticking it with cover 3. 1 safety, right. 2 corners, covering. And by the way, that means cover 2, cover 3, cover 4. That has to do with how many people are covering the deep parts of the field, and they divide them up evenly. You know, cover 2, it's 2 people. Cover 3, it's 3 people, and so on. Now you can just line up in it, you know, two people, and they're not disguising anything, or you can mix it up where it looks like there's 2 people high, and then you snap the ball and everyone shifts to a different lane. One comes down, one moves to the middle, that kind of thing. And we're deep into the 4th quarter. Again, no time on the clock. Wolfpack still with his 8-0 lead. Tyrone and this offensive line not seeing eye to eye a whole heck of a lot. A couple of dropped balls by receivers you don't expect to see. And here we are with a 1-possession game, as Maurice find the crease, does do exactly that, picking up about 2 yards on that play to make it 3rd and 8. You know, one thing I will say though is, again, no one's perfect, but Tyrone has done a great job all game, making decisions and executing efficiently with that strong arm. all around grade. I give him an A. You know, he's had a lot of drops, but you can't really put that on the quarterback a majority of the time.
I mean, his interception through the hands of the receiver into the defense.
He thought that was, you know, and that one's like, okay, you know, again, not perfect, but but he's come out here to play, man, which is always a big thing after injury. Like, you know, do you flinch, or you know, you able to fight back? And he's definitely been fighting back all damn day, doing a great job.
And Tyrone rolls to his left, has tons of pressure, ball's on the ground, picked up. Oh my gosh! And finally going to go down, bringing up 4th and 25 maybe. Tyrone fumbled that one.
Oh man, great response. Who was that? Number 55 for the Wolfpack.
That is Todd Dexter from Visalia.
Yeah, he was playing left guard, maybe left tackle, and that was just great reaction time on his part. Usually there's like this stereotype that the big dudes, the offensive line, don't respond well to fumble balls or balls bouncing around, but he definitely broke the mold right there, man. It was just bouncing, he was just on it. Great job recovering on his part, man. So they're doing the smart thing and gonna punt it here.
Yeah.
They get our boy Chance Carter, number 42, had a good punt earlier.
And the wind is whistling from the top of your screen to the bottom of your screen. And so let's see what Chance is able to do here on this punt. Punt goes over his head. He's able to get it. He's shifty. He's just going to try and run it. And gets thrown. Could be 15 yards. It could be the first down. What a very low IQ play by the Nightmare.
Man.
He's out of bounds and you whip him. He's the punter. What are you thinking? You were getting the ball back right there. But I don't think it's enough for a first down because it's only going to be a 15-yard penalty. But that is going to make it 4th and a little more manageable.
I think it's a personal foul because it's a late hit out of bounds. So I think it's a personal foul. It's an automatic first downs. I could be wrong.
Okay, so already it would already be Nightmare's ball because he's out of bounds. So just going to push the Nightmare back 15 yards?
No, I think that actually it's a 15-yard penalty, personal foul, automatic first down ball for the Wolfpack because it's a late hit. It's one of the things that they're really discouraging. At least that's what I believe it is on the NFL level.
Yeah, and now I agree with you 100% on the NFL level, but I do think in high school and college they get 15 yards and they don't get the automatic first down.
Oh, okay.
But we're going to find out here pretty shortly because you're right. The 15 yard is not going to get them the first down that they need. But
you see the Wolfpack offense is staying on the field.
Yeah, well, obviously, right? Yeah.
That's the old head game.
I'm going to zoom in a little bit, see if we can get some words or we can read some mouths.
Let's see what people are saying. Man, we could start doing impressions. That would be kind of funny. We could start doing that, Tony, during break times like this, zoom in on people and have them talking, and then you and me will do impressions, what they're saying.
I don't know, the Nightmare are waving off a penalty, which is odd, and they're now they're saying first down. A couple of the Wolfpack defensive players right there.
You know, it always feels like it's we've only had maybe 1, 2, maybe 3 games where there hasn't been problems with the 2.5 problems with the refs one way or another, you know, some big drawn out thing or something, you know, that was obviously not called, things like that, big fights, arguments over penalties, and that's, I think, the biggest one is the arguments over penalties. And so this is one of those majority of the games. This game is one of the majority group of the games that fall into one of those elements. You know, Madera Field's a pretty nice field, actually. You know, it's nice and spread out. Have the big M right in the middle. Or is that a W for Wolfpack?
So we're going to go back a couple of comments to Danielle Di Benedetti. You had asked, do I think Ace Boogie is going to be the MVP for the CFCA, and I didn't get a chance to talk about it before the comment was deleted. And I don't see why anybody else should be the MVP other than Ace Boogie. Almost 1,200 yards through the air, and the number 1 seed, 9-1 team, 9-game win streak. Really takes control and commands that offense of the River City Tigers. And I don't have a vote on who wins MVP or who goes into the Hall of Fame, but if I did, it would go to Ace Boogie, number 1. So it looks like after it's all said and done, maybe the penalty was just picked up because it almost looks like right where Chance was thrown out of bounds. So with a 1st and 10, Corbin goes in motion from the left to the right. Corbin's going to get it. Corbin has some lead blockers, but the defense for the Wolfpack is all over that, causing a loss of yards on the play. Looks like they're going to put it at about a 7-yard loss, bring up 2nd and 17.
That was that dude we were talking about earlier, number 19. What's his name?
Bryant Carter Jr.
Bryant Carter? Mm-hmm. So, Bryant Carter, this is actually the first time we've seen him. He's been on the roster, but I think he's just been doing other stuff. Maybe I'm wrong, but I really don't feel like I've seen him all year. And so we were wondering, how's this dude going to do? He's playing outside linebacker, left outside linebacker, and he was the one who snuffed that play out. Made sure that he got low so the slot didn't block on him. He crashed in and made the tackle, and other guys assisted. So just A-plus play on that play, man.
And so now, Nightmare facing, even bigger than I said, looks like 2nd and about 17, decide that they're just going to try and run it again. Getting some kind of crease, but not enough to do what you need to, getting maybe 3 yards on the play to make it 3rd and 12.
Yep, they're going with their number 1 back, number 5, Grisby. He's a good job. He's a good running back, man. He's more on that shorter, stout side. Big arms, big legs, that kind of thing. A lot really fast pumping. But he's done good on the outside. But he's I think thrived more on between the tackles. Follows his block good. He's also little, so he's hard to tackle, and he's moving so fast.
I think to answer this question, I'm not saying it was in the Wolfpack's favor. I don't know what happened. I don't know what the refs did after that long skirmish, and that could easily be pass interference, but that's not going to be called as the tight end went to the outside and Prowers threw to the inside. So just another one of those Alex Baker and Antoine Prowers just not on the same page.
Yep, goes back to what we've been saying a lot of today, timing. I will say though, it looked like McKenzie might have held him up a little bit because that was definitely past 5 yards. The rule is you could jam the receiver as much as you want within the first 5 yards, and that looked like about a 7-yard hit from Mr. McKenzie, and I think that's what the receiver stopped running his route or something, got pissed about it, and was hoping for a flag. You got to play through that kind of stuff though, man.
Oh, so the Wolfpack put Tim Brown in at safety.
I see that.
And Antoine wants to go talk to Corbin and his receivers and say, hey, I think I see something here. He's going to look that way. He steps up, throws it that way. It is going to be a touchdown for the Nightmare.
Dude, what we've been saying all day, you can't sleep on these guys. They're one play away. They just make a big explosion.
And all of a sudden, we have ourselves a game, and anybody can win now. And obviously, the Nightmare are going to go for 2 and try to tie this game up right here. I don't know why you would do anything else. Obviously, Antoine Prower saw something in the defense that he liked from the safety. He threw it up into a spot and his receiver was able to come down with it. That was Tyreek Daniels with his third touchdown reception of the year. And after the day he's had, he's got to be getting really close to 200 yards of receiving on the year. And now, plays blown dead. Nightmare calling a timeout.
Tony, do you know how much time we have left?
Nope.
Mario and Mark, thank you for giving me the opportunity to be a part of something greater than myself. I promise to put forth my best effort to learn, to grow, and to always look for ways to help others. I hope that in my actions I bring excitement and respect to you and those around me. Thank you for believing in me. If you want to be a part of something greater than yourself, visit cfcafootball.com for more information.
Tired of rooting for your favorite team alone at home? Introducing one location for our watch party. Come here and eat, drink, and watch our games with fellow fans. What's more, our parties come with great entertainment and a lively atmosphere that will make you feel like you're right there on the field. Upgrade your game day experience by joining us at El Patron for our watch party on game day.
All right, so now we have the 2-point conversion here for the Nightmare.
Looks like they're going back with their quads right go-to formation. So the question is going to be the now screen to number 10 on the outside there, or are they going to fake it, do something else? He's looking that way. He's looking that way a lot. Oh, he's faked it and went booted out and run the other side. Beautiful. He was purposely doing it. He was trying to sell it because we know that's what we're looking at. The fact that I was talking about it just shows you that's what you want to do, you know, get the defense biting on stuff. Great play, man.
So now the Wolfpack offense has now been 7 quarters of shutout ball. 4 against the River City Tigers and now 3.5 against the Bay Delta Nightmare. The only points for the Wolfpack these last 2 weeks have come off special teams, which was a hair play, the touchdown, and then special teams again on the safety.
Yeah, the offense has been their shortcoming this year for sure. And it sucks because, you know, they had such studs, man, with Tyrone Williams starting quarterback, and then he gets hurt. And then Sam Metcalf, who was the league MVP a couple years ago, quarterback, and he gets hurt the next week. And they actually had a good backup quarterback too, but he just had some personal things. He had to go a different direction in life, you know, so he didn't have the time. But they just it looked like they were so stacked in every place, including quarterback, and that's been their Achilles heel. Why are they talking about the score? Because it's 8-8.
No, he must be talking about 2 more guys on the line. Wait, 3 games? They've been shut out? No. That's not right, is it? I don't think so.
They got 10 on the field right now. Wolfpack has 10.
Just sliding in one more with no one looking. Eugene Dawson coming in. Prowess kicks it deep. Breezel showing you his speed. Fumbled the ball, potentially. Nope, comes up with it. I just heard the Nightmare sideline going crazy, so I thought that's might would have happened.
Yeah, you know what? I will even say this is actually one of the better covering kickoff teams that I've seen in the Nightmare. They're covering pretty freaking fast, man. You know, and Breezel, he's lightning fast, and they're containing him pretty well.
They've watched film. They know that he is a lightning bolt with the ball in his hands. And Tyrone breaks the huddle and really needs to take command of this offense if they want. And this is something that has been a reoccurring theme for the Wolfpack is the single high safety, the cover 3, and that is a pick going the other way for the Bay Delta Nightmares, putting this game away.
Man, that was a great throw, but that was just a great play on the defense's part. That was just 2 good plays all the way around, but the defense just had the inches to make a move and get the leverage.
This is a game of inches, and he took that ball and went the other way. I believe it was 00, who is not on the roster, but either way, the Bay Delta Nightmare now with a 6-point lead, looking to extend that. Completely stunned up here in the booth as the Bay Delta Nightmare looking to extend this lead a little further. And it was only like a few minutes ago I said you can't let this team hang around, and they hung around, was able to get a nice touchdown on offense. Now another interception to make that 20 on the season with another pick 6. I believe they have one. I think that's happened about 3 or 4 times for their team. And just like that, Antoine in shotgun.
They're coming in a 2-back set. So I'm wondering if they do like a little triple option or something.
Yeah. Daniels on the right-hand side and Grisby on the left-hand side.
And now they're switching.
Now they're switching it.
Slot right.
And let's see what the Nightmare are able to do here. This is one of the most important plays of the game. Run up the middle, and it's going to be short. Not good. The PAT, not good. Now the offense for the Wolfpack have to put points on the board, or it's going to be good night, turn the lights out.
And that was by number 30, Devon, Wisconsin Shahan, because he's from Wisconsin, so that is his name. And he's, actually started off as a running back, but he's been filling in a lot at linebacker. He's been kicking butt, like you just saw there. Do you like cheese? Do you like cheese?
No.
I saw
For our watch party.
Daniels very, very talkative here, as he should be. He's been moving that jaw for a couple of this whole quarter pretty much. Is this Jay Cormier asks, is this the quarterback that was supposed to beat the Tigers?
He's been doing good. I would say it's anything. It's more the receiver's drops. Oh. Oh.
They're saying the player was down. I don't know. Breezel got up slow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking.
I It was close. It was close enough where it easily could have been a fumble.
I think Breezel did too much there, though, man. He was just trying to give too much of himself, and it's so hard. It's like gambling, you know, when you're an athletic guy, you can do that kind of stuff, but you might pay the price with the big hit.
He did. Breezel's on the ground, stretching something out. I ain't gonna lie. You're probably right. Probably right, Hillary. I don't know if you're a girl or a boy, but the boy you talk, I assume boy. Tyrone gets the ball, throws it to the sideline. Rick Woods with the catch and the first down. Mr. Pick Six not happy about that.
That was a great little back shoulder to the arrow route from Woods. Arrow's like basically a slant to the sideline, 45 degrees to the sideline, real quick move.
I kind of agree with you guys on that.
What?
I kind of agree. Everyone's like, that was a freaking fumble. I don't think you're wrong there. I really don't think you guys are that wrong.
Wolfpack got a break. It happens, part of the game.
That's it. That's game over. Someone called Nick Lipper, put him in.
Someone said that?
No, that's what I said.
Oh. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you, my guess on there is Tyrone has a strong arm and all, but this is a really good defense, and you can get him, but you have to put that extra work to really get the timing down, you know? Not just like high school where you have a strong enough arm you could just outdo the other guys athletically. It's like you have a strong arm, but these guys are also good athletes.
It's absolutely no mistake by any means that they now have 31 turnovers on the season, this defense, by the Bay Delta Nightmare. So that is another pick six, 2 for the game, and just a dominating defense. And they have done exactly what you need to do when it comes down time to the end of the season. They are moving into, it looks like, almost 5-1. I don't think the Wolfpack is going to be able to come back here down 12. And so, Wolfpack not seeing eye to eye right now. Players, coaches, no one's on the same page. We haven't seen Mario in weeks. That could be the glue that the Wolfpack is missing.
I think it's a pass.
It is a pass to the end zone. A lot of pass interference going around, but that does not matter for Mr. Trevante Daniels, who goes up and comes down with it. At least they can have fun, right? At least they can have fun.
At least someone.
As the Sonic coins are just falling onto the ground, at least they're having fun.
At least one of the teams is.
Well, Javante is on the Wolfpack side. And there we have it. Starting early, already making their exit. Those two were blessings. Don't take that the wrong way if y'all see it. I think we're going to call game right there.
I think they are.
12 points. It's getting a little feisty. Just going to call game. Nope. I take it all back. Take it all back.
I mean, I don't blame you for saying that. Like, I see a lot of guys on the Wolfpack sideline undressing. I see at least 4.
Y'all going. Ugh. Pause. We have fun with it. Oh man, Jay is. They are ripping that boy right now. Me personally, not mad, but I don't think. Brayden, are you mad?
I'm chill.
Okay, cool. Nah, we ain't mad. No affiliation. We are our own company. This is QSEM Media, not affiliated with the Wolfpack, not affiliated with the CFCA. It is just partnerships and handshakes along the way.
It's been a fun ride, though.
Oh, good. Look who's in. Oh yeah. Again, just seeing what's going on the field right now, Anton Powers is going to kick this ball off. Is he going to punt it? Can you punt a kickoff? I mean, I guess you can, but I don't know why you would, right?
I think you can. I think it's because it's so windy.
It's so windy, but they put Jeremy Jackson in as one of the lead blockers, and if I was Powers, I would try to punt it right to him. Javonte lets it go out of bounds.
I think it's a flag.
And that'll put the Wolfpack at around the 35-yard line. I agree with you, Kylan.
What do you say?
Mario has to be here for his boys. I agree. I brought water for the fans, but because the team didn't have water, I ended up giving it to the team. We better buy him dinner. Yeah, you're right. We should all go get tacos later.
At Patron.
And I'll buy Tyrone.
Patron, that commercial you guys are always seeing that's going through. We're going tonight. Party time.
So. Uh-oh, is that DJ coming in to end this game at quarterback? And we've seen
he might
DJ
play some receiver too, though.
They said we got Terry Price looking like Richard Sherman out here with the back-to-back pick sixes. And so I saw Terry Robinson leave for the Wolfpack injured, and Senior left for the Wolfpack injured, Rick Woods with the ball at the sideline catch. And then I believe, you lost Nick Morris-Sosa, that was personal conduct. And who else was for the Wolfpack so I mean, don't get me wrong, the Delta Bay nightmare with those 2 pick sixes really just put this game in their favor. And Tyrone looked very pedestrian in the fourth quarter. Very pedestrian in the fourth quarter. So looks like DJ is going to go far out to the left and Javonte far out to the right. Looks like most of the top receivers are taking off for the day. Tyrone stays in the pocket, getting absolutely eaten alive by multiple defenders. Kendall Page with another sack on the season, at least half a sack, and that is going to do it today. And obviously, player of the game is going to be Terry Pierce with the 2 pick sixes at the end of the game that really just put the game in the Nightmare's bag, and that is going to put the Nightmare at seed number 5 come playoff time. It's going to put the Wolfpack at seed number 6 come playoff time. And if I don't know what that is, but I agree with you, Hillary. And it really comes down to what the Buckeyes and the Rattlers are doing right now. I think that game should already be over. I thought it started at 4. I could be wrong. So if anybody knows, go ahead and send it on out here. You let me know if anybody has the update on the Buckeyes and the Rattlers game, because that is going to really decide where everybody plays next week. Are we going to Fairfield? Are we going to San Jose? Are we going to Oakland? Only time will tell. Marcellus from from Tony here at Quality Sports Entertainment Media. I hope you are healing fast and quick. I doubt you're going to be able to play again this season, but I do want you to heal up very fast. And the Rattlers lost. Wait, I got Rattlers lost, Rattlers won. I don't know what to believe. I'm going to go with the Rattlers won because there's two of them versus the one that said they lost. And so, yeah, thank you for being with us. You know, as always, all love, all day, always. And we'll see you guys. Who knows? Who knows? We might never see you again.